Hello, everybody. Hello. I am live. I don't know why. I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess.
Stink Hat.
Hey, Stink Hat, what's up, buddy?
It him.
It him. It him. It him. Him here. Him be live. Him be live. And doing things that him does. Friendly person, hello. Friendly person. Hello. Bunny. Hello, friendly person. You're so friendly. Thank you for being friendly. Let's get this off the screen so I can see what's going on over there. And I'm acting.
Stink Hat. Any plans to smoke today?
Yes, I've got plans for that. I've got some planning around that. In fact, that was my whole situation, so to speak. Hey there, Fairhair 96. Hello. Glad you guys are coming in. Had a rough night last night. I've been suffering some depression, man, which is weird for me, but it's as I get older, you know. Things are changing. So, yeah, last night, man, and even this morning, I mean, it wasn't as bad. It was bad while I was on the show.
May is the full Monty.
But, hey, Sean.
Patrick John Wilder. Cheers to the bull run.
Yeah.
Month of May, Bitcoin hits 35K.
Looks like a new house, Ronnie
Just a
says.
prediction. Ronnie Hankey.
You guys are excited about the market,
Been a while. Looks like a new house.
You guys want to get shouts outs on the show.
Bonsai House. Morning.
Good morning. You know, feel free to share this over there on the chat, and I'll definitely do a bong rip or a dab for you. Let me deal with some of this right here. Okay, let's go like that. Okay, let's make that a little better.
Chili dog. Hey, Nate.
Let me fix the top there. I just got a few things I have to do with the setup. And then I'm good. Okay, great. So, you guys like the lighting, right? The lighting's great. Too bad my mood's not matching it as bright as the light. I'm not all there, man. You know, I'm not all there, and it sucks to not be all there anymore, but I'm getting weaker, man. And my mind is getting weaker.
Eric Panhoff. There was a big apartment fire here last HT.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. That sucks. I hope you're alright. I hope everybody's okay. That's terrible.
Sean the Orca guy.
I lost.
Nate is the OG of cannabis, the truth, the whole truth.
You are so
Cheers
funny.
to the big dog of the garden.
You are too nice to me, Sean. Thank you for saying all those nice things. Oh, there we go. I was like, I can't click on this. Okay, here we go. And I just need to make this say...
Eric Panhoff.
Cool. There it is, 45.9. So you can see
44 people were displaced.
we're at 11th. Oh my God, Eric, that's horrible, bro. Oh my God, man. You guys want me to pet the cat? Of course you do. But of course you do. So if you guys share the link, let me know if you share the link. Maybe I should do mentions and see if anybody shared the link. Yeah, it's It's MENTION mentions. Howdy, the source of sound. Nays Garden, can you weigh in on Israel-Palestine? Yeah. Hey, the source of sound. Spells starve yourself and then you get abs, right, Rinlux? Right? Look, I tell you what, do me a favor. I'd love to talk about Israel-Palestine's source of sound. If you're watching me right now, I've only got a handful of viewers. If you would do me the favor of sharing the link here,
Eric Panhoff.
I would greatly appreciate that.
The building was
see if I
103
can
years old.
Scroll up and save it really quick here. I think I might have it here. Yeah, here's the link. Copy link, and I'll put it in the Rumble. You know, I don't want to go spamming it in Destiny's. Whoa, that's weird. Okay, that's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, I'm sorry, that's not right. Oh, that's the whole link. Oh, no, I guess that is okay. But let me just give you this part. There. I'm sorry on Rumble. Here. There you go. And if you guys let me see you, because I haven't smoked yet today, and I really need to, man, because I've been depressed. I've been having all kinds of problems. I got all kinds of personal problems. You know, full disclosure. You know, I have no ability to be angry or rage on people or anything right now because I am on just protect mode. You know? So, if one of you would be so nice to share this link in the chat over there and let me see it so I can start smoking for you, I'd love to do a dab. Who wants the first dab of the show in their name? Share this in the chat over there, and I will do a dab for you right now. I will post haste. I'm just waiting for Nays Garden. Hope you're doing all right. High and tight. I am.
Trendy Nick.
High and tight. I think High and
Good
tight just
morning.
shared the YouTube link. If you did High and tight, if you're here, I am doing the dab for High and tight. I think that's what High and tight just did. Not sure, but if you're ex-military, thank you for your service, High and tight. And thank you, but especially thank you for sharing me in the chat if you just did that. I'm thinking you just did. I don't know, but I'm just going to guess and say you did because you said hi to me and then you shared a link. So I'm just going to go with it, okay? You can correct me if I'm wrong. But if my numbers start going up, then I'll know it was you. It was you. You did it. You did it. Figgles. Yo, Figgles. Figgles is here. Figgles is here. Figgles is here. Okay,
Megsy Williams.
Hey, Megsy. Nick.
Morning, Nay. How are you?
Eric, Sean, Chili Dog, Bonsai House. Good morning, Billy. I didn't even see you slide in there. Yes. Had a rough night last night. Okay, I'm just assuming he shared it in there. So, I'm assuming that was the YouTube video. I don't know.
Chili Dog. I just tweet your stream.
Chili Dog, thank you for that.
Bonsai House. So I'm a little nervous about pulling the switch on this nursery. I can order 50% of the overhead and get started, but something is holding me back. I don't know. It's an obscene amount of
Maybe
work.
that's what's holding you back, all that work. Anyway, somebody asked me for
Patrick John Wilder.
my opinion on
Your crypto
Israel, Palestine.
moves by the 1000s. I need to get there. Mine moves by the 100s.
Yeah, you'll get there, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You'll keep making money. Keep trading, bro. Okay, so it's top of the hour. So I'm going to say at 11:01, I'm dropping the dab. And the person who shared it for me was I think, I don't even know if they actually shared the link or not. I just saw them, they said hello to me. Nay streaming.
Maxie
High and
Williams.
tight.
Cheers, Gorilla Glue.
High and tight. I'm totally doing this dab for high and tight. And there's somebody else, too, that I think they shared the YouTube. And I want to do a dab for you, too, if you did, man. You said hello to me. And then I saw you shared a link in YouTube. And I don't know if it was my show. But for all of you guys that are sharing this, this is for you. High and tight, definitely. The person that asked me, can you remind me who the person that wanted me to speak on Israel, Palestine? I will totally do that. You guys want to hear my take on it? All right, you guys, cheers.
Chili Dog. I shared the YouTube to Twitter.
Destiny's in the chat.
Chili Dog. Cheers.
Israel-based Rinlux. They're trying to get Destiny to stream before he goes to the gym. I already worked out twice today. I did
New
double my
channel.
workout this morning. I was
OTT Smoke Ring.
so depressed. New channel. Hello, new channel. Oh man, I forgot to save the... What is going on with... Okay, the kick is okay. The Rumble, nobody's on the Rumble, nobody's on the kick. Okay, cool. So glad I got coffee this morning. Oh my goodness. I'm supposed to be a strong and powerful podcasting figure who leads by example. And I'm telling you, these last few days, it's been the hardest thing for me to do, is to just try to keep it together. I mean, depression is a bitch, man. Especially if you don't want to face it and you just run from it, which is what I do. But I guess people that suffer from clinical depression, not me, I can't imagine what that's like. I bet, they face it every fucking day, So who am I? I've been depressed twice, well, more than that, but still, in the last few weeks. But I just feel like it gives me this skewed view of reality. Everything is black. Everything is negative. Everything is dark.
I've been there, bro.
Really, Chili Dog? Do you know I was out on my street walking my dog this morning, and so I had a conversation with somebody, and they said, you need to stop comparing yourself to other people who are more successful than you. You need to compare yourself to yourself. And you need to find value in what it is you do for the people that you serve, and not try to find it from other sources and try to figure out why they're successful and you feel that you're not, when you're probably very successful at what you do and you're just looking at it the wrong way. And I was like, yeah, it helps for sure,
Edwin Sparks.
That's
good, ADV.
Going into these other podcasts and basing my success on the lack of numbers that that I'm suffering. And what I really should be doing is just basing my success on the content I produce.
Carrot advice.
That's good advice. Yeah, Edwin. You know who else gave me good advice? Yeah, it's on my Twitter, but none of you guys will go there to my Twitter to go see it. But I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter, in case you guys feel like doing it. I asked ChatGPT. I literally just said, I am a podcaster. I can read it to you. I'll just read you the question I asked it.
New channel. Twitter.
Okay, I said, I just typed this into chat.openai.com. All right, I said, as a podcaster with 10 years experience, it's really hard for me to read this, man. It makes me get emotional and shit. As a podcaster with 10 years experience, I've discovered very new and young podcasters are doing much better and am depressed over it and wish to stop podcasting because I feel this failure is causing my depression that is also preventing me from succeeding in podcasting as my own audience is very small and unsupportive. So I want to know, how can I make myself feel better? And then it responded like a freaking human would. This is psychotic what it said to me. It says, I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling discouraged and depressed about your podcasting journey.
Jeff Lund.
Cheers, Jeff.
Cheers.
It's understandable to feel that way when you see others succeeding while you're struggling to grow your audience. I've given up on growing my audience. I'm not even struggling anymore, man. I've just totally given up. And the audience can sense it, you know? They're like, dude, you're not worth watching. You've given up, bro. I get it. However, it's important to remember that everyone's journey is different and success is not always a linear path. That's important because that's exactly what my neighbor said to me. Your success isn't how many people are watching you at any given moment. Your success is what?
Fenwick C. Good morning.
Good morning, Fenwick. My success is my personal growth. My success is saving people's lives. My success is, getting people to save their own lives and learn how to make their own lives better. That's my success. How many people have I affected? A few. Was it all worth it? Yes, it was. Do I regret it? No, I don't. Should I keep going? Yeah, I should. Why do I feel like not going? Because I'm fucking depressed. Because I've been going to other podcasters and seeing how many people watch them and respond to them. And when I watch my podcast audience not responding to me at all and the audience isn't growing, and fuck the goddamn algorithms, it's not even growing organically, bro. I love to blame the fucking algorithms and the YouTube, the way it dicks with my love, that. But fuck that, dude. Those people stay in Destiny's chat waiting for him to go live. So, fuck this notifications bullshit. You either want the content or you don't. And that's what I realize. So, tomorrow I told Willie Bragg I was going to interview him, and I'll still do that. 10 o'clock tomorrow. And understand how frustrating this is for me to say this to you guys. But, I can't force you to watch my show. I can't force you to support my fucking channel. I can't force you to come into the community and populate my shit. And I'm so tired, man.
Holly Horn.
I'm so fucking tired.
Hi, Nate.
I'm tired and I'm depressed about it. Hey, Holly.
Trendy Nick. I love this show, bro. I appreciate everything you do.
Thank you, Nick.
Stink hat.
Thank you, Nick.
I chill in DGG
That means
to
a lot,
see
bro.
funny links and interesting conversations. The Streamer Man is the vehicle for a lot more interesting things in the community that makes it worth hanging out in. Holly Horn. What Nick said.
Thank you, Holly. I chill and do to see funny links and interesting conversations. The Streamer Man is the vehicle for a lot more interesting things in the community. I don't think that's fair to Destiny to say that. I would say that he is the number one attraction for that show. I would give him 100% credit for that show.
Hoot and
And,
howl. You keep me sane on my solo jobs. Love your content. Vincent_Bongo. Forsen is getting unbanned today, PogChamp. Chili Dog. Of the podcasts I watch, your content is far better than others I've seen. Much love to you, brother. We really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Fenwick C. You do trading? That's awesome.
Hodling.
Trendy Nick. Right at Chili
Fenwick.
Dog Nay is the only streamer I genuinely enjoy.
I just buy to store my money, and it's like a piggy bank for me. This is like a piggy bank that goes up and down, up and down, up and down. But I don't keep my money in the bank. I keep it in crypto. For the most part, the most of my money is sitting in crypto. I do have money in the bank. And the reason I have money in the bank is if something goes wrong with crypto or whatever, and I have to pay taxes.
It's because he's straight up for
other
real Nick.
expenses I might need quick. But I'd rather have it all sitting in crypto. It's just accessing it sometimes, getting it out of crypto takes it's a little pain in the ass sometimes. So it's just easier to just have some of it sitting in the bank. But I'd rather have all of it in crypto. This money right here it started out as $35,000. Now it's $46,000. So I've made $11,000. And that would not happen if that money was sitting in the bank. So that's my example.
Fenwick C. You gotta be super smart to do that kind of thing. Props to you.
No, you don't have to be super smart to do crypto, bro. It doesn't take a lot at all, man. It's just you're purchasing an item that goes up in value. It's that simple. It's like if you bought some tea and the company went out of business and all of a sudden everybody wanted this tea and you had a fucking cooler full of it. People would pay you more money for it. That's as easy as it is. That's as easy as it is. As you buy crypto and it goes up in value because more people want it because there's less Bitcoin available for people because more people are buying it up. So the value goes up. And in addition, companies are doing a lot around crypto that's increasing the visibility of it to people who might not have been exposed to it otherwise.
Cheers, Nate.
Roger, I really wish we could get above 19 people in this fucking show. If there's anything any of you can do to get me more viewers, I would really appreciate it, man. All of you guys watching, if anybody here has the ability to bring people into the show, don't waste your time if you can't. I don't want you to. Don't waste your time. Stay here and populate. But if you have the ability to bring more people in here, will you please do that for me, guys? I hate to base my fucking
Maxie Williams. I wait for you to go live. I can't watch. I'll try and catch up, and I love when you're living your best. Your content is at least 100% real. I've learned so much here. I'd be lost not to hear your voice, and best smile in the business.
Thank you, Megsy. It's very nice of you to say. I probably shouldn't base the cure of my depression based on how many people come into the show. That's probably super fucking unhealthy. But at the same time, right now in this moment, I'm not really feeling depressed. I'm just feeling sad, and I would love to get more people in here. And it would help my sadness if more people would come into this show. And when I watch other podcasters that are just blowing up, well, they got 10,000 viewers. Well, homie last night's guy, granted, he's famous, okay, I'll give him that. He's a famous guy. He's earned it for doing his video gaming on Twitch. He's a fucking famous guy. But still, he had, what was it? I want to say 37,000 people watching him last night. And that's cool. He's a famous guy. But, let's just say an average podcaster out there with 200 or 300 people watching him, that would fucking make me so goddamn motivated to be more animated and to do more shit for more people. It's like it's like a, you know, there's got to be an analogy for the decline of my fucking show.
Isn't smart. He's so dumb he gave $30K to his junkie friend to invest in Dogecoin when he was behind on bills. Well, the next day was the GameStop crash. He woke up a millionaire.
There you go. There you go. That was luck. You know, he got lucky. And that's great. Anyway, all of you that are sitting there that are going, man, we don't have the ability to bring people into today's show. Hey, man, when Destiny's not live, you could share this show over there and bring more people in if you wanted to. And for those of you who don't know Destiny's link, well, here, let me put this in the chat.
You have it backwards. The Destiny Orbiters get those viewers by having content we want to watch. Then they come on stream to argue with Destiny getting more exposure. You're 1 foot in right now.
Thank you, Josh. I mean, by having content we want to watch, right? I mean, how do I have that backwards? What did I say about Orbiters? I don't even know what I said anything about Orbiters of Destiny. I'm so confused right now. I don't remember saying anything about people. You know, I was talking about XQXC or XQC. He built his own XQC. He built his own following, bro. He didn't get that from Destiny. Right? That's who I was talking about. And then I was talking about smaller podcasters like that have 200, 300 viewers. I'm talking about people like
Josh.
Like Revolutionary Blackout Network,
to make better
Sabby Sabs.
The viewers.
You'd be
That's
motivated.
What I'm talking about. Chili Dog. I've seen channels with a couple hundred people, and it's nothing but
I get what you're saying now. I'm sorry, Josh.
I don't get it.
Josh, I
Seems
totally
like
understand what you mean.
What you mean? Other people being bashed.
Dude, this is the thing: is I've been putting the content on, and I'm still with you, Josh. I want you to know I'm totally tracking with you right now.
If Destiny let you,
but let me just explain one thing first before I go along your track. I've been putting the content out for 10 years, and my audience won't get committed. You know, my audience won't get involved, right? And I've been putting the content out there 3 times a day. I thought if I was live all the time, you know, I'd get more people in. And then I started thinking I'm oversaturating. Oh,
Josh G.
I'm not oversaturating.
What's up, Nick?
I turn on Destiny.
Good morning.
He goes live for 7 hours. I turn on XQC. He's going live for, you know, however fucking long he goes live for. These guys are not oversaturating their audiences. Their audiences want to hang out with them. Their audiences want to be in the community. Their audiences want the content. I've got viewers, they're like fair weather friends. They'll come in for as long as, you know, I'm making them feel good. And as soon as they get a bad vibe or whatever, they fucking instantly leave. And I see it in my numbers, and I know who they are. Because they'll come in, they'll say something, they'll talk to me, I'll talk back. They might not like the response, and I won't hear from them for the rest of the chat. They won't say anything else. I get it. Now, on that level, this is what I have to deal with, is individual personalities, right? Now, of course, if I had the following like that, I wouldn't have these problems, right? Because I wouldn't be dealing with the people that were being little bitches. I would be talking to the people that were pumping positivity in my chat, like Destiny can do, because there's so much of it, or XQC can do, because there's so much positivity coming in at those numbers. I put out a lot of good shit. Okay, so don't get me wrong. Don't think I just came up here last week and I'm expecting all these people. I worked for it to get 25,000 subscribers on my YouTube, working against what those algorithms were doing to me, working against what my own content was doing to me, because it was over the top. People still wanted to hear it, but I was cursing and getting angry, and they didn't care because people like shocking, hardcore content, obviously. And yet, the people at YouTube saw fit to silence me and then hurt me and then start deleting my subscribers and not telling them when I was live. And that was bad enough. But the actual people that were left, the 900 or so subscribers out of the 24,000, are not very supportive people and not available, right? So I'm at this place where I'm willing to blame myself and my audience for the failure of this show. Totally. Everybody. I'm willing to blame all of us. I'm taking some blame. My audience has to take some blame too. And at the same time, what you said makes all the sense, man. I can just get in. You said I've already got my foot in the door with Destiny, which is great, man. You know, and I could go over there and debate him, have a conversation. I don't like debates. You know, if he's got an opinion, let's say you want to debate Israel-Palestine, and if let's just say his idea is that Israel is completely right in their defense of their own, and I say, am I out of focus? Their defense, I don't know what's up with me being out of focus and fuzzy. Hold on. Their defense, to me,
David's honey.
is...
Hello, Nay.
Their defense to me, I don't know what is going on with the focus, dude. Their defense to me is fascist to the Palestinians, in my opinion. And let's say that Destiny, I don't know where he's at. I'm just making up this argument. And let's say Destiny says, "Oh no, you don't understand the people that come in and they throw rockets and they throw rocks at the Israeli soldiers, and they go in there and they commit crimes, and they go in there and they put on suicide vests and they blow themselves up, and the Israelis have a right to protect themselves in their own country." And I would say, well, I'd have to give you that point, but at the same time, they're going into Palestine and they're controlling the water, the food, the medicine. They're controlling the travel. They're controlling the internet. They're controlling the electricity. I mean, they're controlling every aspect of that. And if you think that sort of, and that's fascism being exercised by Israel on the Palestinians is okay, well, then we're just gonna have to agree to disagree, and that's as far as we're gonna be able to get, guys. I can literally argue both sides of just about anything for anybody. And I'm always like, what's the point, man? I get it. I know where you're at with abortion. You don't want to kill babies in the womb. Okay, I get it. Great point. You know, I disagree. And that's where we're going to have to cut it. What good are these fucking debates, man? What fucking good are these debates? Somebody tell me, man. I'm so not about that. I'm about saying, hey, man, this is the solution. I don't want to argue about it because we're not getting anywhere. This is my solution to it. You know, and you got to break some fucking eggs. And usually that's what it comes down to. It's like, it's not perfect. It's like free speech. It's like fucking guns. It's like everything else that you would ever debate. It's not perfect, but the solution is, well, some people are going to get killed, but for the majority of society to be able to protect themselves, or to be able to have medical care, or for women to have autonomy or whatever. What's to debate? Where is the debate? You know? Do you have education? And this is nothing against all the people who are trying to do it, that are out there debating. I'm not putting them down. I'm just saying,
Josh G.
I've tried it, man.
Debate him that debates are stupid.
Debate him that debating is
Josh,
stupid.
You have a good opportunity to enter Destiny's orbit. The most successful are funny people that have stuff to talk about. You don't necessarily need to debate. Like, are you an expert on something?
Yeah, I'm an expert on cannabis. I'm an expert on growing plants. I'm an expert on working out and transforming my body. Now, you know, I know what I need to do, and I've done it. You know, I know everything wrong that I'm doing right now. I'm literally putting sugar in my body. You know, but I know I'm an expert on it. And I could show you such an easy way to work out, and you don't have to pay for a fucking gym membership. It drives me crazy that people are doing this. and getting all this advice and fucking, days on and days off and blah, 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 blah. And for me, it's all about, you know what? Do your push-ups in the morning, bro. Do your push-ups, grab your dumbbells, do your curls, do this exercise behind, and then do your knee bends for your midsection.
Nay,
And if you want to work out your legs, you can work out your legs. That's fine. I don't work out my legs. Who was that in the wheelchair? That's my father. He's 91 years old, Fenwick. And he suffers from dementia.
Josh.
And
Yeah, those won't be good talking points. Destiny is pro,
cannabis.
and he only talks to people about gym stuff that have the gym flair in chat.
That have the
Billy
gym
Bong
flair?
Thornton.
Why? Why?
The
See, there's a
YMCA
debate right
wants me
there.
$65 to start up a membership, then $55 every 2 weeks.
There's a debate right there with him is you don't have to go to a gym ever. I will show you. All you need is a couple little pieces of equipment. It can even just be a chair and a couple of dumbbells in the house. Bro, it takes up no space. It doesn't. Once you buy the stuff, you'll never have to spend money ever again. Oh my goodness gracious. I could teach you so much about how to lose weight. There's one point in my life I weighed 235 pounds. And I was going to die. I was getting medical condition after medical condition. I was in my 40s.
Just some
And-
guy. Yo,
I was in the worst shape.
Josh. The gym flair means they have lifted 1,000 pounds combined in 3 lifts or something.
Whatever. That is a stupid standard. That's just silly. I'm only going to talk to somebody who's lifted 1,000 pounds combined in 3 lifts. What? What? Why don't you talk to somebody who's altered their appearance over the course of, for me it's been a journey probably like maybe 3
Josh.
years.
LOL.
But just to not put myself out and to
Billy
just
Bong
do a
Thornton.
little bit here and there because I'm a lazy motherfucker.
Sounds like a hernia waiting to happen.
Well, if you're at that level, bro, you know everything about working out. I mean, he's got a good point, but at the same time, if that's what he's going for, if that's what Destiny wants to do, he wants to be a professional bodybuilder, then speaking to professional bodybuilders is who you need to speak to. Me, I just wanted to alter my body so that I looked.
I only talk to people who can but chug a cactus.
Who can butt chug a cactus. I'm glad the little baby's voice is back. I kind of missed that. Let's turn that up.
Just some guy. Destiny is just super autistic.
Oh, dude, I didn't know that, man. Fuck, dude. How did I not know that? Billy, man. Failure. We failed. I should have known this. God bless America.
Lexi Williams. It's cute.
Well,
Just some guy. Not really autistic. Just some guy. Just a dumbass.
why would you say that about him? Dude, I can't look at anybody who podcasts and has 10,000 people watching him when he goes live and call him a fucking dumbass. I mean, they're doing something right. Even when I look at right-wingers and the people I fucking hate the most, the goddamn white nationalists and whatever, the crazies, the fucking Jesse Lee Petersons and all of them that I fucking hate, I still have to give them credit as putting together an audience of people that will go and watch them when they go live. And give them credit for they're able to do something that I am not able to do. And no matter what my
Just some guy.
obstacles
In
are
just ribbing.
in getting it. Oh, okay,
Bonsai
okay, cool.
house.
I was worried, man.
Yeah, he's not. Didi was using autistic as a derogatory for stupid so. You just some guy. Dirtbag idiot.
Yeah, don't use autistic as a put down, bro. Because I've got a lot of autistic audience members. And it's discriminatory as hell. It's something that we always rage against in
Just
here.
some guy. Okay,
Thank you. Yeah, I suffer from a lot of shit, bro. I suffer from a lot of shit, man. Mentally, I have problems. You know, where my level of autism might be if I have it, I wouldn't know. But I know that I'm fucked up. I'll tell you this. I look at my podcast. This is the biggest distortion in my mind. I look at my podcast and I view it as it should be successful. And I'm like, it's not successful. Right? In my mind, because in my mind, success would mean a lot of people showing up like a...
I work out every day.
Like a Destiny or anybody with a big following. So I look at it as a total failure. But when I look at the content and what I'm putting out there, I'm like, shouldn't people be interested? Because they used to be interested in it. They used to want to watch the show. You know? So it's like, I think in my brain that I've got some kind of a misperception of reality, especially when it comes to this podcast. You know, like I've got a psychosis that doesn't allow me to realize what an audience wants. So I go and watch other podcasters and I scratch my head till my hair falls out. And I'm like, why are so many people watching this content? I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, what am I doing wrong? You know, am I not being completely honest with everybody and just showing everything and talking about everything I could possibly talk about? I mean, that's what I fucking do. That's what I see these other guys do. Hey, man, I went to a fucking Lakers game, bro. I fucking spent $40,000 on a ticket, and here's a video of me sitting there fucking cheering on my favorite fucking basketball team. That's fun shit, bro. And you cheer that shit on. I'm like, hey, man, I'm fucking thinking about getting a Tesla, and everyone's like, fuck you, Nay. You know? It's like, what is going on here? All of my audience is full of hate watchers. You know, except for you, Billy. I'm joking. Just so you know, Billy. Billy literally tweeted me. He's like, what the fuck, dude? Because I hate Elon Musk, bro. I fucking hate Elon Musk. I fucking hate him so much. And then I was talking about getting a Tesla Plaid just to fucking, you know, show people the success I was having with crypto. And you're like, yeah, dude, but there's faster cars than that. I'm like, oh, really? Well, what would that be? Well, the next one is a $3 million one. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to get the Tesla. I'm afraid I'm driving a fucking fast Tesla and not a faster Bugatti or Mercedes or whatever the fuck those supercars are.
Josh, go over the position page on DGG Talk about what you disagree with.
No, you don't understand, Josh. I thought I just explained it. Oh, man. Here, I'll say it again. I don't want to disagree with Destiny on anything, bro. I'm not here to argue with him or debate with him. I don't want to debate anybody, even if it means pulling thousands of people into this show. I'm going to have Willie Bragg on my show tomorrow for an interview so he can tell us about free speech absolutism. You know, that's because that interests me. It's changed my life, actually, the last few weeks, just learning about it. And when I think about what Destiny stands for and how much support he gets over his belief system,
Billy
over his platform that he believes in.
Willie's cool. He's good people.
Yeah, Willie's great. Tomorrow, I believe it was 10 a.m. or 11, guys, on Thursday, tomorrow. It's going to be cleaning crew Thursdays, too. We probably got the lawn maintenance going on. Grass is looking long, man. Could be a whole day of excitement and fun and stimulating content. Could be my very last show ever, man. It could be. So this is horrible. I would love it if you guys. Once again, I'll give you a link.
Bonsai House.
I gave you a link and you guys are ignoring me.
Ha ha ha, I was worried about your rep knocking AI, then letting it drive you around would not look good on you. On the other hand, try not to worry what others think anyway. It's futile, I guess. Josh, have you read it? Do you even know his belief system? You've only seen a few streams. That's what the page is for.
Yeah, I read some of it. But you see, Josh, you and I aren't connecting. I kind of wish you and I were in Discord right now talking. I don't want to argue, man. I don't want to debate. If he believes things differently than me, I'm okay with that, and I don't want to debate him on what his beliefs are, and I don't want to try to convince his audience differently. Listen, I went in there, and this is why, okay?
Billy Bung Thornton.
I went in there, and I looked at what his audience was reacting to, what they thought was entertaining, and I realized I have a distortion of my perception of what people want in content, okay? Once I realized that, I'm like, I realized also that I'm not capable of producing this kind of content because I don't want to argue with people. People think that, oh, Nate would be great, blah, blah, blah. He gets on here and screams and yells and he rages and blah, 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 blah. And yeah, I do when I'm alone and when I'm by myself. And when my friends come in here, I'm a little bit more reserved. And then if, somebody gets into my personality while I'm doing the bit, it gets ugly as fuck, dude. And, I don't know what the fuck I'm capable of. I've never pushed it, and I don't want to find out. I'm not a debater, man. I'm definitely not a debater. My audience isn't down for it. When I thought I was going to get into it, I was like, oh, I'm going to go debate people and blah, blah, blah. They didn't give a fuck about that shit, bro. My audience didn't give a fuck. And, even if I got a new audience that was interested in debating, let's say a whole bunch of people from this new world that I'm finding, and I'm not just saying Destiny's Orbit, but people from Rumble and people from Kick, were to be like, yeah, man, we want to fucking check this out. Let's see what Nate's going to say about this and that and the other when so-and-so says that. I'm like, I don't want to hear the fucking counterpoints, man. Because I'm going to destroy you. And I don't want to destroy you. I don't want to break you down. That's not why I'm here, man. You're not going to want to be my friend. And, and if you think you can destroy me in something that I have an opinion about, it's possible. And I don't necessarily want to go there either. I'm not saying I'm the king of facts. I'm just saying that I'm pretty sure in the ones that I know, and I don't see the need to spend time on it. I don't want to yell about it. I don't want to fight about it. It's not me. It's not my thing. I'm non-competitive. And, in figuring stuff out. Yes. No. That's what I want to hear. That is what I want to hear, Stink Hat. That what you just said is what I want to hear. Even if you're not debating and disagreeing, there's engaging content in figuring stuff out. Yes, I'm all about the solutions to problems, bro. I've literally written legislation. I've written bills to solve societal problems. I'm all about the solution, bro. I wrote a fucking bill to end police brutality back in 2014, bro. It just was ignored, and kids were getting fucking slaughtered, and it was all the California, the governors. I'm not governors, the senators that ignored me. They didn't want to bring my fucking bill to Washington. Both of them sent me letters. Oh, thank you for your letter. We don't have time to read everything that everybody sends us. Fuck you. It's a bill from one of your constituents, you fucking cunts. Fuck both of you fucking cunts. How about that? Does it sound like the kind of guy you want to hear in a fucking debate? Seriously, man, I can't do that shit. This is how I need to yell when I'm alone, man. It's uncomfortable for me if Cyber Reload is in here and I'm talking and he's disagreeing with me and I'm mad as fuck about something because that's how I need to be, and then he perceives it as me yelling at him, being mad at him. And I have to stop and say, dude, you need to understand, I'm not mad at you. Yeah, I'm fucking mad, but I'm not mad at you. He's like, yeah, but you're yelling at me, bro. I'm like, I can't stop it. I cannot help myself. You fucking walk into me when I got this whole attitude thing going, and I'm gonna yell and scream and make fucking noise, bro. It's a fucking beast. It's part of my psychosis. Sounds like Josh says, Josh, who are you, man? It sounds like you already understand the meta is to watch YouTube videos and react, argue with people that disagree with you, and talk with experts about an interesting topic. If you know it's not for you, you shouldn't change yourself. I respect that. Josh, well, I like talking about the solutions to problems, man. Debating where you stand on something and debating where I stand on something never gets you to the solution of the problem. Never. It never leads you to the solution. Everyone walks away and no one has changed their mind about anything. You know, you want my solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict? Open borders. No more security. Israel can't impose security on Palestinians. They're going to come in with a bomb strapped to them and blow themselves up. That's collateral damage, man. That's breaking a couple of eggs to make an omelet. That's a couple of people getting killed in car accidents every day so everybody can drive a car. That's a couple of people getting shot in school shootings so everybody can have a gun and protect themselves in their home. I could go on and on and on. You know? You gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet. I broke a few eggs this morning. But I went over, would that be called over well? When you want the yolks almost completely solidified. Bro, they were some of the best fucking eggs I've ever had. I've been scrambled. When I was a kid, it was all I would eat was scrambled eggs. Because when I was a little kid, my grandmother made me sunny side up and she got a shell in one of the yolks and I got a shell. When I ate it, and I flipped out because I was a little kid. I wouldn't eat sunny side up eggs. I was a little kid. And then as I got older, I went to sunny side, and then that was all. My dad would make the bomb sunny side up eggs with crispy around the edges. I'm like super crispy, like this golden crust around the eggs every time. And then the bottom was all crispy too. My father was like a freaking egg genius. And so that was all I would make. When I lived in California, it was sunny side up with a bagel with cream cheese, you know, bagel. You want to see my bagel? My bagel's right here. And that's what my grandfather used to tell me. He's like, you got a rubber tire around your waist. I know. It's from all the bagels and cream cheese and butter. And in the morning, every time I had eggs, there was the bagel. And you dip the bagel into the yolks. And I'm like, I'm going to miss that so much because I swore off the fucking bagels about a week ago. I'm like, I'm going to start cutting this fucking fat off. I know how to do it. I'm being lazy and stupid and dumb. I moved in with my mom and she's feeding me all this bread and I need to fucking cut it out. You know, I pizzaed out as soon as I got to Orlando. It was pizza. And then I was like, I gotta lay off the fucking pizza. I gotta lay off the fucking bagels. So I got off all that shit and I was making eggs and realized, well, I'm not gonna be dipping bagels in the yolks anymore. What the fuck do I need yolks for, right? I'm like, well, my buddy Ice, he ordered eggs the other day. He got them over easy or something. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to try that. So the other day, or yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever, I fucking made like over easy eggs, a little bit harder than over easy, and I ate them. And they were fucking good. I'm like, these are good, man. I didn't have the bread, but it was like the yolk was stiff. And it was kind of almost like it was with a fucking bagel. It was so good. So today I made 3 eggs this morning. And I made them over well. What I think you would call, does anybody know? Would those be called over hard? Dabs for days. Thank you. Whoa. Tony Montana's back? Oh, no. Dabs for days. Did you see Aiden Ross lost $350,000 Saturday night at the boxing fights? No, and I bet he doesn't care. Yo from Kick, smoking on loud. I want to smoke on loud. This used to be a cannabis channel. Now it's nothing but world issues and politics. Very little cannabis discussion anymore. Dude, I'm smoking cannabis while we're talking about stuff. I'm talking about eggs smoking out on loud. I'm literally talking about eggs right now. Does that sound like politics to you? We talk about all kinds of things. See, this is what I have to deal with, masses. This is what I have to deal with. These are the little people that I have to deal with. They make these little fucking, oh, you're not catering to me. You're not doing what I want you to do. When you have an audience of 20 people, guys, this is what I have to fucking deal with. Oh, because I'm talking about omelets and I'm talking about eggs. God forbid somebody's having a shit fit over it. Well, I'm going to keep talking about eggs because I'm not fucking done yet smoking on loud. So just hold on a second while I finish my egg conversation. Then we can talk about cannabis all you want. So I made them over, and over hard is what dabs for days. Over hard is when the yolk is hard. Over hard, but in the middle, when I cut into the yolk, I could still see a color, like a color difference. Bro loves weed. Mike FN. Over medium. Okay, so these were over medium. Okay, Dabs for Days. Dabs for Days is talking to me in real time on the kick.com/Nays Garden. Excellent choice. Josh G is here. Well, I cut into those, bro, this morning, and I ate those eggs this morning, and I'm telling you, I've been fucking depriving myself. I've been depriving myself of some of the tastiest eggs I have ever had, man. Over medium is the way to go. I'm telling you, those yolks were so tasty, delicious, and crispy. You know, because I put a lid on the frying pan, so I got the whole thing nice and crispy. And I'm telling you, I gave my last yolk, and with a little egg around it, to my dog. Full disclosure, I always give him the last 2 bites of everything I eat. If I'm eating eggs, if I eat 3 eggs, he gets the last one. So I really only had 2 eggs this morning. But, you know, cutting out the bread, I'm hoping is going to start taking my weight down. Because I'd like to be, seriously, I'd like to be at 170, man. And right now I'm at 188 and a half. And it's just fucking unacceptable, bro. You know, I got way too much fat around my belly. So let's do a dab, man. I'm gonna do a dab, dude. Wanna do a dab? I'm gonna do a dab. I was thinking about if something happened to me this morning with the dog. It was fucking crazy. So, my old dog, you guys remember Roscoe? He's really affectionate, man. He was really cool. He used to like come up and hug me and love on me, and he'd snuggle and shit. Rogy's not like that. Okay, Rogan is he's an alpha male. Roscoe was too, but he's like the alpha male. And he doesn't need that much love and attention. He likes it when he gets it from ladies and stuff. But he's pretty self-contained, man. He's, you know, as far as that affection goes. Okay, so right now it's 11:48. The orange, it's still orange, it's still orange, it's still orange. Okay, the glow is gone. It's 48, so we'll say 49:15. At 11:49:15. 49:15. We'll drop the dab. So when Rogan lays down with me in my bed, he usually sleeps with me every night in my bed. He'll get up on the bed, I'll already be under the covers, and he'll come up, he'll turn around, and he'll put his butt against my hip. And it's very comforting, and it feels really good, you know. And he does do that, and it's kind of cool. But I've always wanted to hug on him and stuff, you know, because that's how I am. And, you know, he's not like that at all. And this morning, he was just sitting in front of the door to go, you know, where we go outside over here, just a few feet away. And I was walking up to him, I was looking at him, and I got down in front of him, like I always do, and I was give him attention and stuff. And I laid down on my back, and for the first time since he was a little puppy, dude, he came over and fucking laid down, put his paws right, and he put one paw on me like this, and his other paw was off to the side. He put his paw on me, all heavy, and he put his face right here, and he started kissing my chin, dude. And he climbed up on top of me, 70 fucking pounds, and laid down on top of me. Cheers, guys. And fucking kissed my face. It was the cutest thing ever. It made my day. And it helped my depression. What, that my dog laid down on top of me and kissed my face? Whatever, motherfucker. When you're depressed and somebody gives you attention, it can bring you out of depression. I don't fucking care what you think. I ain't fucking Jake fucking Uger, fucking horse fucker. I think you're just jealous. Where's my camera at? Check this out. You want to see what you're jealous of? You're jealous of them legs, bitch. You're jealous of that little doggy right there. Look at that. Look at that bundle of love. That's my Beazle. Let's zoom that camera in. That's my baby. I know, you're jealous of that shit, bro. You are jealous. Everybody wants a Beazle in their life. Everyone should have a Beazle. Everyone, go adopt a Beazle. Go adopt a Beazle, everybody. Everyone should have a Beazle. Huge difference from store-bought eggs. Chili dog. Nice. Feels strong, man, dog. Jerry Lawton. What's up, Jerry? Yeah, man, I was winning this morning when that dog, I mean, totally winning when that dog gave me a fucking hug. Literally just hugged me, bro. Like, he knew that I needed it. You know? God, man. Fucking awesome. Yeah, whatever, dude. Ban. This is my first ban. Hey, Mike FN has been banned. And I'm fucking hard up for fucking viewers. It says there's 0 people watching over there. Hey, you got banned, motherfucker. Look at you. Accusing me of fucking my dog. Because my dog climbed up on top of me and fucking kissed my chin. And laid up on top of me. Whatever, dude. You're fucking jealous. You wish your dog loved you like that. Fucking depression sucks, dude, you know? Matt just pulled me out of my funk. I am buying this overhead and I am moving forward because of one video. Make you feel bigger again? In my Twitter? Bigger from my Twitter? Bigly. Bigly. Okay. I'm sorry. Why no one messes with Gen X, bro? Why no one messes with Gen X? Is that the video? Treasure Coast, what's up?
Bonsai house. Yep.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Treasure Coast Waters. Hey.
Yo, TC Dub.
Who let Gen X off the hook? Why are we talking about
Eatmo J.
My good sir.
Much love, Nick.
Let me say thank you.
Sometimes I still watch the video where Urban Remo and you roll and smoke a supercharged joint.
Thank you, man. Hell yeah. Supercharged.
Who let Gen X off the hook? Why are we talking about those guys?
My good sir, first and foremost, let me say thank you for acknowledging the existence of Gen X. You see, we of course are the forgotten generation, and for the most part, everyone ignores that we exist, or they just want to leave us alone and not mess with us at all. Now, to answer your question, Who let Gen X off the hook? Well, I don't exactly see it the same way as you. I don't think we were let off the hook at all. I think that no one wants to mess with us. And there are two main reasons for that. Number one is you're all dependent on us in one way or the other. The boomers, as they get older, get ready to retire.
Holy shit, bro. Oh my god. This guy's spouting some fire out that fire hole. Holy shit. I love where this is going, Billy.
Probably transition to Valhalla soon. They become more and more dependent on us as the days go by.
Wow.
They also know in great detail what kind of a monster they created, and they're not ready to stick their hand in that bear trap.
That'd be so funny if the second thing he goes, and number two is, well, fucking rip your fucking balls off, you little pussy. You know, something like if he just goes into a regular, and stock speaking like this and just talks normally.
The younger ones, well, you've never become independent from us, relying on us for everything from your cell phone bills to your insurance, or even sometimes the roof over your head. And why would you bite the hand that feeds you? Now, the second part, and probably the scarier part, is what we Gen X are. We are the most rabid and feral generation ever. You see, the way that we were raised, forced into this place called the outside, we were left to our own vices to learn how to survive. And because of that, we've become inventive and creative in all aspects of our lives. As far as our methodologies, some of them probably don't align with that of the Geneva Convention. And yes, we did want to live our lives just like William Wallace was, to be a farmer, to be left alone in some far-off place. But of course, if you invite us into a battle, we will come, and we will probably obliterate you in methods that you don't want to experience. So, I think that answers most of your question. And I do appreciate you thinking about us, but I also appreciate you leaving us alone as well.
That was so well done.
This is it.
Oh my
Jerry
god.
Lawton.
That was good.
Facts.
I love it.
Restream.io. Congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Ikmo. A year or two ago you were explaining a backhoe destroying a boat like a mech warrior. I had to chime in and tell you the game.
Dude, I had that on video. It wasn't a backhoe. It was a, if I remember correctly, it was a front end loader. Anyway,
Bonsai House. Now, let us move forward, as rapidly a feral as we were on the way here, bro onward.
I'm going to tell you why you don't fuck with Gen X. 2 reasons. Number 1, we've already lived our lives. Number 2, we've got nothing left to live for. You guys like that? That's how I feel right now.
Ikmo. Sorry, yes, lol, it was funny.
Did you get to, you saw the video, right? I had the video. That was Mark running that tractor. Uncle Mark. Yeah.
Jerry Lawton. Coffee and dabs, cheers. IAE, honestly, look what the world has come to.
Coffee and dabs. Yeah, let's do coffee and dabs, bro. So I'm medicating with my podcast. You guys that don't understand what I mean when I say that, I mean, I'm depressed. I don't even feel like podcasting anymore. I go through this every few months or whatever. But a podcast, like you would use a drug, like an antidepressant, you know, and then once the podcast is over, it's like it kind of wears off. Because that's how fucking addiction works. I'm addicted to being ignored. I'm addicted to being abused, man. Oh my god.
Jerry Lawton. I get it.
Dabs for days.
Ecmo J.
No, I blocked him, bro.
Sorry, no, haven't seen the video.
I blocked that guy.
We'll look for it.
Oh, really? God, good luck finding it. Oh my god, my videos are impossible.
Jerry
to find.
Lawton. I hope you're going to be okay today, G.
Right? Dude, Harmony just blasted up. We were at 45.9, guys. Let's see where we're at now. 45.908. Look at this. 46.355. Up it goes. Our profit is now at 11,533%. The market is higher now than it's almost ever been this entire. Dude, Bitcoin hit 30,000, guys. $30,037.
Hoot and howl. Lot of love in chat today. 17 people in the tube.
Do you guys want to share this over there at Destiny's? I keep giving you the link, and none of you. Oh wait, never mind. No, he just went live right when I said that. Never mind. I watched your 360-degree
Chili dog.
land clearing video the other
What
night,
is Destiny's?
6 years ago. What is Destiny? Destiny is a podcaster that is he's a liberal. He's a Democrat. I believe he's a Biden supporting Democrat. And he's really popular. He's a gamer, and he's got a community where there's, thousands and thousands of people hanging out waiting for him to go live. So, this is his getting ready to go live screen. Usually he'll pull this up, and then he'll talk. He'll bring up a camera. I'm finding out this is like a thing he does. He's got like a routine. He'll talk, and then he'll review videos, and then he'll might do an interview or a debate with somebody, and then he usually plays this game that's one of those, like a World of Warcraft, like overhead, you're looking from above type game, multiplayer or whatever the fuck. He'll talk to people in his Discord. He's playing some music. He's got, that doesn't seem right, 251 viewers. That can't be right. 1,054 in chat right now. And 4 moderators. A moderator called me a retard in the chat this morning, this guy Cake, and I told him I said at Cake. I said everybody Cake wants you to come to my live broadcast, and I put the link because once you have that rainbow tag, Destiny says moderators are instructed to not ban you because you paid out. You know, I paid out fucking $200. So they're like, yeah, dude, you want to talk shit to me? Well, I get to talk shit to you too. You call me a retard? Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to tell everybody that you said everyone should come to my show. My dog is so cute, man. Oh my god. Dude, why isn't that highlighted? It's selected. Why isn't it highlighted? That is so weird. Oh, it must be in here.
Chili dog. That's perfect. Jerry Lawton. I may share you out tomorrow.
I wonder, this should probably be like this.
Jerry Lawton.
Make it
Cheers.
Cheers. I kind of like it like that, actually. I'm thinking move this. I like being able to see the green over there. Okay, cool. And then this. Like that. Oh, I can make that bigger. That's good. So this is some of that. This is like the same thing over and over and over. The music. Hello, Cynthia. The music's just over and over. It's the same music. It's very repetitious, and there's no words, and so it's just like this. Yeah. All right, I gotta help my mom bring groceries in. Yeah.
Cynthia Roberts. Hello, Ben.
Hey. All right, I'll be right back.
Jerry Lawton. I've been spreading good positivity out for you to people around the internet and be spreading your pages around to have them check you out.
Thank you, Jerry.
Treasure Coast Waters. Nice, Jerry. Jerry Lawton. Thanks. Jerry Lawton. Nay has been a huge inspiration in my life. Always help a friend.
Waiting till the wedding night. Getting married the right way. As anyone who's read my abstinence column here on Fox News Opinion could guess, my wedding is something that I've looked forward to for quite some time. After having tied the knot at the end of August, I can now say beyond all shadow of a doubt that it was everything I'd hoped and prayed that it would be since childhood. I'd also prayed to be bitten by a radioactive spider and develop sticky hands, but I was an idiot. Let me preface this column by saying this. My wife, I have to get used to saying that, and I not only waited sexually in every way. No, we didn't put the Bill Clinton and technically avoid sex. We didn't pull the Bill Clinton and and do the technically avoid sex. But we didn't shack up as live-ins, and most importantly, we courted each other in a way that was consistent with our publicly professed values. We did it right. Feeling judged? I couldn't care less.
Dave is here.
Because my wife and I were judged all throughout our relationship. People laughed, scoffed, and poked fun at the young, celibate, naive Christian couple. We'd certainly never make it to the wedding without stooping, and if we did, our wedding night would be awkward and terrible, they said. Turns out, people couldn't have been more wrong.
Dave is
Looking
here.
back, I think the women saying those
Why is
things
it baby
felt like
voice?
the floozies they ultimately were, and the men, with their fickle manhood tied to their pathetic sexual conquests, felt threatened. I think it's important to write this column, not to gloat, though I'll be glad to, but to speak up for all the young couples that have also done things the right way. When people do marriage right, they don't complain so much, and so their voices are silenced by the rabble of promiscuous charlatans peddling their pathetic worldview as progressive. Our wedding was perfect. Our wedding night was nothing short of amazing. I write this on a plane, heading into a tropical paradise with the most beautiful woman to have walked the planet Earth. I know everybody says that their bride was the most beautiful in the world. They're wrong, I win. I'd like to tell you a story of our morning after, however. One that transpired into one of the most glaring epiphanies I'd ever had. As my wife, again, still not used to that, and I ate breakfast at a local inn, we discussed how excited we were to start the rest of our lives together, how scary it was that everything was now so different. At the same time, we overheard the table next to us discussing their very own wedding from the night prior. What a coincidence. The thing is, nothing's really changed, the bride said. Puzzled, my wife asked, "Did you get married last night too?"
Why is it a baby voice? Because it's one of the selected voices on the voices, and that's the one I selected one day, and we fucking thought it was hilarious because people say things that little kids usually don't say, or sometimes that little kid voices do say, but it's just fucking hilarious and fun. Where's Cyberbin? Where's Cyberbin? I don't know, man. I haven't seen him on Discord these last few days, actually. My computer restarts sometimes. I think he's not there. He's usually sitting in there, but, but he's not. He has a ton of people in his Discord right now. Holy shit.
Cynthia Roberts. My 5-year-old and daughter passes gas and says, "That's ing disgusting."
Funny. So, it's funny. I always judge my shows by the number of people that are watching. I always use that as a gauge, whether or not I keep the live open or whether I decide to shut it down. And, sometimes I haven't done that where I was like, man, there's only like 8 people watching. They're watching. He's talking about Steven Crowder right now not having sex with his wife until the day they got married. Oh my God. I think we should listen to this. This is funny.
Jerry Lawton. How was your day, man?
I have been living with a proverbial boot on my neck for going on years now. Since 2021, I've been living through what has increasingly been a horrendous divorce. Now, let me say on the outset, to be clear, there is no infidelity, any kind of physical abuse at all on either side. And no, this was not my choice. My then wife decided that she didn't want to be married anymore. And in the state of Texas, that is completely permitted. It's been the most heartbreaking experience.
God.
What the fuck does that mean?
That is a sexist. He's a sexist piece of shit.
There?
That's what a sexist says.
Do you think he should be allowed to force her to stay married if she doesn't want to be?
Right? God, bless America, that guy, man. Oh my God. It's
my life.
The difference
what I consider to be want to be married anymore.
He's talking about slavery.
And in the state of Texas, that is completely permitted. It's been the most heartbreaking experience of my life, what I consider to be my deepest personal failure. And just so you know, my opinions on parenting and families have not changed. I've always believed that children need a mom and a dad, that divorce is horrible. And I still believe that children need a mom and a dad and that divorce is horrible. But in today's legal system, my beliefs don't matter.
Thank God.
In Texas, divorce is permitted when one party wants it, period.
Hey,
so for well over a year...
Alien Milk.
Is there any state in the United States where it's not like that? Is that the case anywhere? Where, like, one party is forbidden from divorcing the other if they both don't want it? Like, no faults divorce? Are those still illegal in the United States?
A corrupt hope, yes. Does this chat room even work, dear Slayer?
Wait, why do I ask you guys these questions? How many states no fault divorce? I don't know. 17 states in the U.S. are considered no fault.
I've got
states
3
for
chats
divorce.
I have to
These
monitor,
no-fault
so
divorce states
sometimes I
are
don't look
blah,
up.
blah. Nebraska, baby. Oh, and Florida, I guess, because that's my state now too. I guess. Ugh.
He researches stuff while he's watching videos like I do. That's great. I like that.
So is this saying that in 33 states?
Let's find out. Let's find out the truth here. You know?
I guess it depends on...
Obviously, living in a house where parents hate each other is better for the kids.
Oh, 33 U.S. states offer persons undergoing a divorce the option of no-fault divorce, but these states can also be considered
I got a
fault
dab
states,
on
as
deck.
Persons can choose to file for divorce in the traditional way of casting blame. Fault typically includes grounds for divorce, including adultery, abandonment, inability to engage in sexual intercourse. Damn. Being in jail or cruelty. Cruelty, more specifically, causing arrest is typically the most common grounds for fault divorce. And fault, one of both can be a fault.
Where's my butane? I think I need to refill, man.
Interesting. Destiny, why you got the check mark? I've had Twitter Blue for like 2 months. Wait, why would you not? If you're boosted in the algorithm, of course I'd pay for the engagement. I would probably do that on any social media platform. Yeah, duh.
The horse won't stop. Oh my God. The horse won't stop. Look at the horse go.
Jesus.
God, listen to her cursing at that animal.
She must be. She's a somewhat experienced rider, I guess, right? God, could you
Whatever.
imagine if she was just like if she was like a normie on a horse trail and a horse started doing this?
She sounds like a fucking idiot.
Billy Bong Thornton. LOL, what the hell?
That horse is a freaking maniac, bro. Cow.
Billy Bong Thornton.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Run, horsey.
Stop it! Fucking get rid.
Jesus. Bad horse.
Bad horsey.
Dude, debt ceiling debates are like kink at pride debates. It's like it happens like every couple years, and it's just the fucking dumbest shit in the world.
Any debate is the dumbest shit in the world, bro. Why even do it?
How about in preach?
Why even debate, man?
What's fat as fuck? Preach is really fat.
Stepped into the world of debaters, you know? Alright, you guys, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody.
She's not very advanced person able to get the horse to stop. There's a method called a one-rein stop where you basically just pull the horse head all the way to one side and 99% of all horses stop. Well, I mean, if she's advanced enough to get on like a cantering or
Chili
galloping
dog.
horse or horses jumping, she's not like falling
Cheers.
off. Plus, she looks like she's got all her fucking rider
Jerry
gear on, so I'm
Lawton.
guessing I'm not saying she's like a
Cheers.
professional rider. I'm just saying she's not clearly, because if it was like a tourist attraction where you just hop on a horse and ride in a line and that horse takes off, she's gonna fall off if it starts cantering, or she's gonna reach for it and grab like the whole fucking neck. There's no way she'd be able to stay on, especially through a jumping shit. I don't think so. Okay. If she was a professional, she'd be ready to put the horse down and sing or disobey. Typically, usually the standard operating procedure for horses disobeying is usually you carry like at least a 9mm on you.
went into-
Take it out.
I should have let it cool down more, and I
You
didn't.
say stop.
So I burnt it. I
If he
burnt the
still wants to
terps on it.
test you,
Ugh.
2 in the back of the dome. Okay. Don't have a single King of Pride debate this year unless someone can show you the discourse culminated in some change from last year. I just feel like it's the most recycled discourse though. But I think we moved past it, right? Did the Pride parades happen already, or you have to wear a jock strap when you're riding? Well, no, but you usually have like jeans on, right? I think dudes in Mexico beating a wild horse is the most. I've seen anything. Oh, breaking a wild
Jerry
horse.
Lawton.
No, I don't know.
Horses are beautiful, love wild
Pride month is in
horses.
June? Oh, God. Okay, where were we? Sorry. Would you agree that cuck is to open relationship is what hebephilia is to pedophilia? You kind of automatically get called a cuck/pedo, even if you're correct. The problem is that, first of all, it's stupid because open relationship is already a minority of all
Cuck
relationships.
has a definition. You
The
like
thing
to watch
about
your wife
cuck
get fucked by other
in
guys.
open relation comparison is cuck is a projection of a man's insecurity. And a lot of people have the insecurity, so it seems like a valid insult. Like, that's the annoying thing. So, like, if me and a partner enter an open relationship, the reason why somebody is calling me a cuck isn't because they think I'm a cuck. It's because if they were in that situation, they'd feel like a cuck. So it's an irritating thing to fact. Someone's like, oh, you're a cuck. No, I don't do cuckoldry. And by the way, people do. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to do cuck fetish stuff, knock yourself out. Like, more power to you.
Billy Bong Thornton.
But what they're thinking in their mind is when they say that,
There's
"You're
a
cuck,"
bunch
they're
of
saying, like,
wild
"I was in this
horses
situation,
in
I feel like a
Colorado
cuck.
and
When I was in this
Arizona.
situation, I feel like a cuck. Right, that's what they're saying. So there's no reasonable discourse to be had there, right? It doesn't make sense to call because there's cuckolding is like the male version of the fetish, and there's cuck queening is the female version of the fetish. There are two people in an open relationship like mutually cucking each other at the same time. Theoretically, I guess you could if you take turns doing it, but it's just like it's an open relationship. It just doesn't make sense to call it a cuck. It's just a projection of somebody else's own like insecurity and that arrangement, basically.
I said, what the cock?
Juicer went viral on Reddit. Oh, I saw this. Isn't XQC really, really, really tall?
He's got to be over 6 feet. Because he's sitting next to a basketball
Big
player.
fan of your content. I love how you know who you are and stand your ground on your beliefs. Been going through a tough time lately, and seeing your consistency and content has helped me. Well, thanks,
Or
buddy.
maybe not. It looks like he's sitting next to one of the basketball players. But I can't tell.
Smeagol will shit talk you for clout forever. He is not a good orbiter. Half true. I think Smeagol will probably shit talk me forever because it's part of his journey through his insecurities. But the reason why he's not a good orbiter isn't because he shit talks me. The reason why he's not a good orbiter right now is because he's a broken record of the same 4 or 5 things. Like, if that Karantos guy shit talks me, whatever, he can still be an entertaining orbiter. Anybody can shit talk you and be an entertaining orbiter. The reason why Sneako's not an entertaining orbiter is because he's been a broken record for like the past 8 months, I think. So like if he comes on, it's just going to be the same. Somebody, I think there were 2 different subreddit posts that pointed out like how the conversation 2 days ago, it's just like from dumb point to 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 dumb point, and it's like with nothing, with no engagement on anything, right? And wasn't the Romanian criminal justice unfair? Do you know anything about it? No. Isn't the Tates being locked up unfair? Do you know what they've said? No. Isn't this like a violate? No. Like it's just like, it's like the level 0 engagement on every topic with no, and it's like whatever. But I don't care. Are you just going to let him do that? Are you more lenient on single? I don't care if somebody shit talks me. I don't know how many times I can make this clear. Apparently, it's a really difficult thing for people to navigate.
All crypto is
I don't care if
corrupt.
people shit talk me.
Hope you
just
have
don't
some
bring in personal things or lie about me.
physical
That's
medals.
I expect Sneeko to think that my relationship is like a cuck relationship, or
You
I'm
always
ugly,
said
or
crypto's
short,
corrupt.
or blue
Can't
hair,
have
or whatever.
cool
Like that's
bongs
whatever.
anymore.
That's like part of his shit. I don't care.
Grandkids, Dear
Just don't
Slayer.
do some weird personal like his wife is blah blah. Like that's my line. Like, if you're gonna shit talk me, fine. I don't give a fuck. Like I shit talk his lifestyle and shit all the time. I would expect him to shit talk my lifestyle.
Caught up on the chat.
Welcome to today.
So that's why Destiny tells Zerka to stop saying this. Yeah, that's why Zerka's a bad orbiter at the moment. It's not because he's a bad person or whatever, or because he shit talks to me. I don't even think he does shit talk to me. But even if he did, it's just because he repeats it's like the same 2 to 4 talking points over and over and over again. And it's like, oh god.
Welcome to today's episode of celebrities that you didn't know were actually.
Can't you frame your poly relationship in a way people clearly see that it has nothing to do with cuckoldry? No. For the current red pill thing, the obsession is women with low body counts, right? I think some guys would consider you a cuck, even if you dated a girl that had fucked 15 or 20 guys. Is that level of insecurity? There's no way to reframe it from their point of view, because in their point of view, especially if you've been fed all the red pill dog shit over and over and over again, you're thinking that men's reproductive strategy is to fuck as many people as possible, women's reproductive strategy is just find one man. So if your woman is fucking multiple people, that means that you're failing, but you can fuck multiple people, and that doesn't reflect poorly on you or your woman because that's what your natural thing is or whatever. Is calling it an insecurity just a way to dismiss it? No, it's what it is. You have to. The problem is that to call somebody in an open relationship a cuck doesn't make sense because that's not the definition of a cuck. So either one, you've got to figure out is there a different definition for a cuck, or two, you got to figure out why you're using the wrong definition. Now it's the wrong definition, so how do you navigate that? Right? There's got to be a reason why it's incorrect. I think it's incorrect because it's insecurity.
Open relationships are cuckish for sure.
Want to do open relationships, to be clear.
I
don't think that you're insecure for not wanting to do them. I think what makes you insecure is attacking other
There's
people
not
in them. Right?
much of
There's
a
lot of types of
fucking
lifestyles
distance
that people
between
live.
the two.
It could be a religious lifestyle, it could be whatever. But to
You don't
attack
have
people,
to,
to attack people and shit on them hardcore in those lifestyles, if they're not doing anything to hurt you. I
The
guess if
peas in
somebody's
the
doing a lifestyle
same
that's
pod.
fucking with other people. So if your lifestyle is that of a serial killer, you can condemn somebody there. Or
Just
say,
like
well, that's not a
orgies,
good lifestyle. But if people are just sticking to themselves, it's kind of weird. The one thing I hate about these combos is that most people only fuck 7 people ever. Where are these people that? Yeah, but that's not what the red pill people think anymore. You got to keep in mind, red pill people think that if I had to guess, if you were to pull red pill people, they probably think that the average girl, by the time she's through college, has fucked anywhere from 40 to 50 guys. That'd be unironically, that would be my guess. If you were to, wasn't I on a show with some red pill guys where I asked them what they thought? Or did we hear average body counts? Didn't somebody say, who did we watch say that? So that they fuck 20, a girl will fuck 20 guys a semester?
This is just not the kind of conversation that I think interests me personally. You know? So this is a different kind of an audience, man.
Billy Bong Thornton. LOL. Dave C. Fishing.
He's
LMAO.
literally Googling this shit, man. Oh my god. He's Googling it, man. Let's smoke a bong rip, man. Then he brings up Crowder.
Like, imagine you've got like 100 different girls in college, okay?
Oh God, please no. Please no, bro. Where is he going, man?
Billy Bong Thornton. Hard to guess who's a hoe and what not.
Are like pretty, like, whoa, holy shit, right? And these 2 or 3 get amplified because, like, nobody's looking at a normal college chick's Instagram. Like, you don't. There's plenty of college girls that have Instagrams that are just like them hanging out with friends, their dog, like whatever. There's not like a lot of crazy shit going on there. But you don't see those. You see like the girls with like the bikinis and shit who are traveling sometimes, right? So guys
Which bong?
So guys think that this is the average. They extrapolate this 1 or 2.
That's what it
girls
is.
Every single girl on a college campus. It's like classic like selection bias. But yeah. I know plenty of girls on Insta who are very attractive and have like 50 followers and post like once every 6 months. Yeah, I met some of these girls in California who are like, holy shit, you're fucking hot. But their Instagram is, most of them are private. They don't even have them publicly open. And then even on their private Instagram, they don't even post that much shit. Like they just don't do it. But guys think that every single girl in college is
Destiny.feels.
How is it the same for men and women? That's interesting. Statistically speaking, the average number of partners between all men and all women is always going to be exactly the same. It has to be, if you exclude gay couples.
Huh. The average number, right? Has to be. It's an interesting way to look at it. Not if it's just one
Their
woman
Instagrams are
that's
private because they
fucking
don't want
all the
everyone to see their
guys.
stories in Dubai. True.
I have nothing to add to this conversation. Really, I have nothing to add to it.
He's trolling. Seems false. Any stats? That's not even close to true. It is what I just said is a mathematical fact. It can't not be true. The average number of partners between all men and all women will always be the exact same. Mathematically, it can't be different than that. What you're saying is impossible.
I think he's totally wrong.
It's just a mathematic. Would you call it an artifact? It's just a mathematical.
Jerry Lawton.
Let's say that you've got.
I'd rather be with a woman that I know is
Let's say
chill
you've got
instead
10
of
women,
someone cheating
let's
on
say
me
you've
like
got
what I've been through.
10
That's
men.
all I can say. LOL.
If one guy over here or one woman has 10 partners, and the rest have 0, and then I guess each of these people have 1 partner.
What if
right?
one girl's
Your
fucking all the
average,
guys?
Even with 9 virgins and 1 slut, your average is going to be 1 partner per person, right? It's
What?
It's just a mathematical truth that
No,
average
it's not,
of all
man.
the
That's
people
not
are the
gonna
same.
be
Now, you
the
get a little bit
average.
more sophisticated.
I don't think
and
he
you can say
understands
that
how
there might be
averages
different
work, man.
versions, or there might be a different distribution of partners from side to side.
Well, that would not mean the
Mathematically
average is
speaking,
one,
the average
then.
number of partners between all men and the average number of partners between all women, that ratio will always be 1 to 1. That makes no sense.
I wonder what his chat. I wonder what his chat is saying to him right now.
Disconnect gay people.
I slept with a girl one time, and after we did it, she said her body count was in the
Holy shit, Destiny's
200s.
asking why
LOL.
the average is
Should
worse.
have wore a rubber.
Okay, I'm gonna do emails and stuff, and then you can watch your video.
Body count.
Somebody link me the video.
That's a lot of work, bro.
Fuck, I'm not gonna be able to find this.
Ben Deo. Imagine a road trip with this dude. Jerry Lawton.
Was it an econ class where the guy was talking about
My
this?
ex, she cheated on me the whole time. Now I'm with someone who is truly loving and faithful.
I don't know what that means. a... Oh, it might have been a math. Was it MIT?
Holy shit, stop getting on, guide, and finish the Crowder video, Delmer.
Well, there was like 10 people in YouTube chat that have never heard this before, so... While the shit that comes out of Fresh and Fit is them not caring if the women are sexually experienced, it makes them seem like they don't really enjoy sex. Also, remember a minute that he doesn't get tested on your first marriage. Well, I think that the nice thing about the red pill is the red pill people are like, I'm gonna make a crazy analogy. Red pills to me are like the Nazis of the conservative movement, right? Arguing with Fuentes is fun. I don't want to argue with a conservative who's like, we need to defend our Western values against immigrants.
God, he sounds like Fuentes. That's a good impersonation.
Boring.
He sounded just like that little
like,
Muppet.
I don't want any black people in my country. It's like, all right, let's talk. Great. I like that. It's honest. Let's go. Right? Red pillars, when
Billy
red pillars
Bob
come out and they say
Thornton.
shit, and they're like, yeah,
I can't find one that
care
knows
about
how to
anything
cook
related to
and some
sex.
type of cleaning
I
skills,
don't need pussy. I
lol.
don't even care if I come. I just want to fuck her. Right? It's like, okay. We're like, now we're like in a more honest, now we're like in a more honest world. I think if for red pill people, sex is almost exclusively a status thing. Like, that's it. It's just a status thing. The more people you fuck, the better you feel about yourselves. Remember, even for men that hate women, don't ever forget this, okay? Even the men that hate women ultimately are validated by women. The most important piece of validation in a man's
Billy
life
Bob
is a
Thornton.
woman. That's why even Andrew Tate
I'm
said
not
this.
sexist, but a nice
was it
meatloaf
Andrew Tate or
every
Tristan
now
Tate
and then would
said
be
if you go to a
nice.
party, you could either pull up
Billy Bob, that's funny.
$50 million
In house.
car,
The little
or you
kid's
could pull up
voice.
for the
Been
baddest
W,
chicks
my
in the
girl,
city.
for
And people are
15
gonna look more
years.
favorably at the
We're
guy with the girls than
32.
the guy with the car. Women are just it's an inescapable validation to it. Well, gay men have escaped it. Congratulations, gay guys, you've broken the wheel. You've
Jerry
got it now.
Lawton.
But
Proud of you
yeah,
guys,
women are the
man.
ultimate source of validation.
Jabs for Days says, how does a
men. So for
virgin
red
have
pills,
an
just
average
fucking
of
more
one
women just make you
person?
feel higher value,
Wouldn't
I
it
guess.
be 0?
The only real red pilling stat is that the one guy in chat gets 90% of a streamer's time. True.
The following content.
Oh, you linked the course. Where is it?
That 9 front, I drew it.
Do I make them watch this again? Do we watch this again for 10 minutes? Destiny, you are correct about the average. To be more precise, the weighted average is that it will always be equal between men and women. Sure, but and I said the distribution might be different, but the weighted average, it is
Weighted
necessarily the
average.
same. It has to be, because every time a woman
Oh, I don't
has sex with
understand
a man,
weighted
there must be
average.
a man
My
having
bad.
sex with a woman. It is impossible on the woman's side that the woman has had sex with more men than the men have had sex with more men. It can't happen.
I would have
unless
to
you're
know the
fucking
definition
ghost
of
men, right?
weighted
It has to.
average.
But it's just that's like a mathematical reality. Yes. But again, the distribution could change, right? There could be like 8 virgin women and 2 ultra promiscuous women or something like that. The distribution can be different, or 2 ultra promiscuous
How do you
men,
vote?
and then every woman has had sex with one man, and then a bunch of virgins. But on the aggregate, the okay, we're not watching this again. Whatever. You know. If you don't, wait, what is this? The stat means nothing. We only care about the distribution. Wrong! That is not true. You do care about the stat, because you motherfuckers will say shit sometimes like, oh, well, a man on average only has 6 partners and a woman on average has 15 partners. That stat can't be true. That's not true. If you want to be true, then you need to be more precise. No, not more precise. When I say more precise, it implies that what you said before was true, but it needs like a more narrow understanding. But that's not true. What was just said was false. It's impossible, right? Instead, what you have to say is, that you could talk about percentage of virgin men, for instance, might be a stat that you bring up, or the percentage of women versus men with over 9 partners or something. That could be a stat you bring up. But you can't say the average woman has slept with more guys than the average man. That doesn't make sense. It's an impossibility. That's what I'm saying.
Welcome to today's episode of celebrities that you didn't know were actually the opposite gender. We're going to be covering Zendaya, aka Zendaya. Let's just get right into it. By now, if you've been following my page for a minute, you know male skeletal markers. Skeletal marker number 1, the straight across clavicle. We've got the brow ridge. We've got the deep socketed eyes. We've got the wide dental arch. We've got the can opener jaw. We've got the thick neck. We've got the shaped like a V. We've got these really, really, really long arms and really big hands. These are just a few of the opposite gender markers. There are others to confirm, but when in doubt, look at the significant other or the spouse. Okay, this is just too easy. We have Tammy Holland over here. Body shape goes out like a peplum top. Got the very delicate wrist. Have a lack of brow ridge.
I hate when it does this
skull,
shit.
And then in comparison to Mandea, it's very, very obvious that this individual has male skeletal markers and this has female skeletal. They all worship Baphomet, which is a transgender god that they have.
What the where did that part come from?
This is their religion.
This must be a cue
Study
ball.
these markers so that you aren't deceived.
Fucking cue ball. Flat earther, cue ball, Baphomet, fucking. You know, I tried to explain to you they worship Baphomet.
Anna having her problematic moment.
After I snorted only half a line of ultra potent super vitality because I was so. It's so ultra potent. I was so focused on Baphomet at the time. And that's who these people are worshiping, you understand. Baphomet worshiping
for Nazi allegations.
psychos, I'm telling you.
Billy Bong Thornton.
Are one of
trans
these like a
god,
Nazi
huh?
symbol somewhere?
Okay.
Or is this thing a Nazi symbol on the flag? Or bro, I never
Jerry
knew Nazis had
Larkin.
so many symbols until people came out analyzing every
Hallelujah.
fucking thing Ukrainians have on any of their fucking battle gear. Holy shit. The SS
I
skull
love
thing?
Baphomet, I
Okay.
love Baphomet, I love Baphomet, I love Baphomet.
The skull on the flag, gotcha.
I'd love to tell Destiny about how they call in sporting events in Ukraine they refer to the other teams as Jews. Well, I'm going to tell them that.
That's a very famous Nazi symbol. No bullshit. I don't believe any of you fucking retards when you say shit like that.
Okay, watch
some
this.
shit will come out. Some shit will come out, and one of your favorite loser fucking video essays YouTubers will like fucking cover it. It'll be like some shit like this, or like a skull, and it'll be like, oh yeah, this was the SS Waffenlagen Skollenhagen or whatever. And then all of you guys the next day will be like, oh yeah, duh, yeah, that's like one of the most common Nazi symbols ever. Yeah, obviously, we did a whole 2 semesters on fucking Nazi symbology when I was in fucking high school, and then I took another 2 courses on it. Bullshit, fuck out of here. Okay, no, fuck you. No shot did you guys learn all these 50 million different fucking Nazi symbols when you were in high school and college. I don't believe you. I absolutely don't believe you, okay? Wait, what happened to our Steven Crowder video? Wait, where are we? Where did... Not to mention that, like, Nazis had a, Nazis are on some weird occult shit. They're on some, like, they're actually, like, weird conspiracy shit. There's a lot of weird shit in there. So it wouldn't surprise me if there were, like, 50 million different fucking symbols that were all appropriated from older shit that are, like, now Nazi symbols. Fuck that. I'm taking it back. Where's Ninu at? I want to make some swastika merch. All right?
Whoa.
We're taking it back. All right?
Whoa, dude. No, you're not. Oh, just fucking dude.
Billy
This
Bong
is a patch
Thornton.
with Death in June logo, by the
Can
way.
you
a
send
music
Dusty
band. But
super
here's
chats
the
so
thing.
he
Most
can
people on
see
Earth
your
don't know every
message?
single emblem
Like
and symbol Nazis
10,000
use or
messages a
appropriate because they
minute
have better
in
things to do than
chat.
obsessing over Nazi
You
terminology.
could just put his.
Wait, hold
If
on.
you put his
Death
name, he'll
in
usually see
June
it.
logo.
You just put Destiny, and it'll highlight on his screen.
Oh, so it wasn't even a Nazi symbol. You fucking retards in chat were just lying. Wait, where's our TBA?
I don't see what he's talking about in the picture. He's not zooming in enough.
Or is this a Nazi symbol? Neo-Folka group led by English musician. They're an wait. First formed Death in June in 1981 in England, along with Patrick Bullshit and Tony Bullshit. Pierce and Wakeford had been members of the openly left-wing anti-fascist punk rock band Crisis.
It's not. So what, man? They used a Nazi symbol for their band. He's not looking at the origin. He's looking at something else.
Okay, where's everybody in chat that was like, oh yeah, that's a Nazi symbol, 100%. You guys are fucking retards. Fuck you. You just proved my point, okay? Actual fucking off yourselves.
He Googled Death in June. He's so funny.
Read one more sentence, please.
He's not Googling the... Count the teeth of that fucking
Christ is
skull.
performed at, Christ again is a substantial form of the UK punk subculture. Christ is performed at rallies for the right to work, Rock Against Racism, and the Anti-Nazi League.
Go into that skull and count the teeth. I'm telling you, if it's got like a certain
They're a
amount of
Nazi
teeth...
band?
Pull that symbol up again.
I think they're using a Nazi icon ironically.
Oh, that could
hold
be
on,
it.
I'm sorry. Our history majors are coming in. By history majors, I mean
No,
every
no,
single
I think that's a
American.
different skull.
They got this
I think it's
education.
different. Well, no, that's the one right
don't
there.
die.
That's it. That's the skull right there. That's the one. That's a Nazi symbol.
How could I forget about the... Hold on.
Field
About,
Society Nazi
That is a Nazi skull.
about the 3rd SS Panzer Division Totenkampfkampf.
Yeah, count
the
the
elite
teeth,
division
bro.
of the Waffen SS.
Count the teeth, bro. That's the one. That's it. That's the one. Nazi. For sure. Nazi for sure, that one was. The one he just showed was. There's no doubt.
This is literally the most famous Nazi symbols.
He's looking up death in June, but he's not looking up there.
Wait,
That's
these
it.
just look like pirate symbols.
No, they're not, bro. He's finding. There you go. That's the ones right there. That's the one.
Oh, you're saying these are the Nazi
Yes,
symbols.
that's the
Okay,
one.
I like it. I think it's cool. I want this
Bro.
on my merch from now on, Ninu.
Don't do. Oh my god, dude. He doesn't get it. This is so weird. His chat is
The
going
Nazis stole all their symbols.
crazy
Every
right
year past,
now.
like 1,000 years.
Everyone's like,
He's
dude,
been
it's a
stealing all their
Nazi
symbols.
skull. It's a Nazi skull. It's a
That's how it
Nazi
works.
skull.
Okay, where are we?
Yo, Destiny,
Fuck
are
the
you a
guy.
Nazi?
Punching back out. I don't care. Listen to Snigo on his cope stream. Okay.
Do you
Here we go.
want people to thank
Over a year.
you
Dad and the
Okay,
dad.
are a
let's start this
Nazi?
over because we got hella off course.
I have been living with a proverbial boot on my neck for going on
Jerry
years now.
Lawton. Damn, they are
Since
going
2021,
crazy.
I've been living through what
You
has
guys,
increasingly
the chat's
been
going
a horrendous
freaking off the
divorce. Now, let me say on the
wall,
outset
bro.
to be clear, there's no infidelity, any kind of physical abuse at all on either side, and no, this was not my choice. My then wife decided that she didn't want to be married anymore. And in the state of Texas, that is completely permitted. It's been the most heartbreaking experience of my life, what I consider to be my deepest personal failure. And just so you know, my opinions on parenting and families have not changed. I've always believed that children need a mom and a dad, that divorce is horrible. And I still believe that children need a mom and a dad and that divorce is horrible. But in today,
Oof, does he have children too?
He accuses Candace
legal
Owens
system,
of extortion.
my beliefs don't matter. In Texas, divorce is permitted when one party wants it, period. So for well over a year, in the best interest as well as physical safety of my children, we've decided to keep this issue private and to resolve it privately with the appropriate attorneys, what have you, legal jargon. Now, in all this, one thing I want to be really clear about is certain. True north here is that my children are blameless, completely without fault, and so we decided to resolve these issues privately, as it's in their best interests, both emotionally
with that
and
stupid
physically,
gun
to do
on
so.
his desk.
Now, the other issue
Such an idiot.
is, and this is something that I've kept private for likely far too long, many other people knew about this behind the scenes.
He's
Some,
gay.
not all, but some
Yeah,
of them in
Sean
positions of
Tao
power,
says he's gay in the
influence, leverage, knew of this.
I think he's gay
They
too. I
also
think he's in
knew
the closet.
the
Crowder's
safety of my
totally in the
children
closet.
included keeping
He's
it
totally
private.
fascinated
so if you're
by trans people.
familiar with the idea of extortion, then you know the feeling well. Now, some of these threats were so thinly veiled that I'm frankly surprised you didn't all guess immediately.
Stephen has a lot going on, I guess is the best way to say it. He has a lot going on, and that should
Consider
be clear
playing
because people
pinball
don't
as a good
use
stream game. There are digital versions of real tables that are nice.
stuff like this if there's not a lot going on in their lives. I would like to implore my audience and everybody that isn't paying attention to the situation not to condemn him, but to pray.
Hold on. Is it really that surprising that some proportion of Ukraine's armed forces are Nazis? The death in June ban thing is like the biggest cope I've ever heard in my life. I understand wanting to go to any length to defend your country in a time of crisis. Listen, if you want to say that there are Nazis in Ukraine or there's anti-Semitism in Ukraine, then just show me some. And symbols and dumb fucking autistic shit that people in their outfits, that ain't it, Chief. I don't give a fuck what symbol. If there's like actual anti-Semitism in Ukraine, or there's like fucking stuff going on where we can point to, it's like, oh, this is a problem, then talk about that. But this obsession,
I'll send the video.
this like hyper-analysis, like going pixel through pixel of every single Ukrainian.
Yeah, let me pull the video up.
It's funny because conservatives are doing the exact
pull the video
same
up right
shit
now.
mindless fucking retards we're crying about progressives doing. Where progressives are combing through every single fucking picture in Congress to try to find somebody doing an OK symbol in their hand to see if they're a secret fucking Nazi. Like, it's actually fucking retarded.
Do stuff like this if there's not a lot going on in their lives. I would like to implore my audience and everybody that isn't paying attention to the situation not to condemn him, but to pray for him. Sometimes people need a prayer. Sometimes people need a scripture.
Do you have a reverse image search any of these pictures? I just found Twitter accounts baited by AI.
I reverse searched my dick in your mom's ass.
Even purports to be a Christian. I am unsure.
I
at
know
this
one
moment
thing. If I
it
was
is my
gay in the
place to say
conservative
more
snake
than
den,
that.
I'd wear a
You know,
cowboy
maybe
gun to
if
blend
I
in
feel
because I
in
wouldn't
further
get it.
defense, something
And
should be
screw
said. Maybe if I
Destiny.
feel that the public
Using
has a
the
right
R
to
word over
understand
and
certain
over.
circumstances.
Classless.
All my children have a right to privacy. Now, some other issues have been.
Why did Candace blow him the fuck out like this? Did something happen? Are these guys like fighting, or
I should say,
Billy Bong Thornton. There's photos of
have been
Ukraine
more
soldiers
pernicious
doing the Nazi
behind the scenes
salute.
with
Dusty.
demands and
You
threats to
left-wing
use this
nut.
information that they believe would be so publicly embarrassing to me and my wife at a difficult time that it could be used, knowingly putting my children in harm's way. So, to those self-styled Christians,
hold on. Destiny, it's not a cope. You can buy the patch directly from the band on this website. Oh.
What is Destiny's Twitter? I forget it. God bless it. It's
when Crowder dumped on the Daily Wire for their
liberal
offer.
or something.
Oh, she came out
Something liberal.
swinging after the Daily Wire shit and brought his personal shit up.
No.
Please signal boost. I'm not signal boosting Jay's
No,
tweet anymore until she gets a new
omni-liberal,
camera, okay?
that's
I'm
what
done
it is,
with
right?
fuzzy pictures of 85% of her booty in the picture, okay?
The
I need some
omni-liberal.
high quality images, alright?
See if that works. I don't know if that'll work. So I'll have to do it like this. Don't I have a notepad up, man? How dare me? Unreal. Paste. Okay, now I gotta find that documentary.
What am I looking for? Oh.
I'll show him this. This is a Jimmy Dore video, which he probably won't like it, but he's got information on there. Copy, paste, and then the fucking. It's not a BBC. It's a It's sport. It might not be. It's Poland Ukraine sports documentary. Where is that?
When are you gonna get some ADHD meds? After I bang yo mama. I'm not saying this is the case, but for a band that has a lot of intentional Nazi imagery done ironically, I could see actual dumb Nazis wearing their merch and shit and not realizing or not caring that the band is actually anti-Nazi. Okay. There's no way Disney could pop 900 first try. Bro! I'm unbeatable. I don't get less than 915 ever. What do you mean? It's boring. I'm not even trying now. Let's go for 940. What? My shit was lagging. My computer was lagging hard. Wait, what just happened? My shit just lagged. My shit just lagged. What? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's it. That's it. Get out of my face. You fucking clowns. Did you try that BBQ place in Austin that I emailed you about? Nope. I went to like 2 I had no time for anything, okay? I'm just in and I'm out. I'm in there and I'm out of there. Let me grab a Red Bull so we can energize up tonight. Oh!
Shit. History.
Oh!
Search.
What program was recommended that scanned and installed all needed drivers for the computer? Are you talking about, there's a program called Ninite that helps you make custom Windows flashes, but my laptop is okay, but it's just the software issues are annoying. When are you gonna put your shotgun up on the wall? I don't know, that'd be sick, can you? Oh my god, like a wall mount? I don't think it would fit in frame though. Oh, unless I hung it like vertically, like right there. Maybe? Nah, you ignore me when I said it before, Destiny. Don't worry, you're a bitch. Wait, what? Crowder's ex-wife's cousin? Stirring shit on Twitter. He never had heart surgery. He had an elective surgery on his ribs. I'm sorry. My mind just goes to self-dick sucking immediately.
What was it?
And he never took care of her when she was paralyzed. He probably spent until 20 times in the hospital. She was there for several weeks. Oh, Tree of Logic. His rib bone
Dude, I
was growing
cannot
into
find
his
the
heart.
documentary. It's driving me crazy.
Okay, sorry. Here we
I've
are.
got it on my Twitter. It's on my
Conservatives and allies, well, not in my book. Now, if you find yourself, I don't want to get into details, so this is going to likely be the only time I have to address this or want to address this. If you're asking yourself, hey, did X person or did Y person know? The answer is likely yes, which will be made alarmingly clear as this process of discovery continues. And it also, by the way, makes me that much more appreciative of those who did know about this and in understanding the best interests of my family, my children, kept their word and used discretion.
Okay.
I can't thank you enough. Sincerely, I appreciate it. Won't forget it. It's pretty simple. I loved a woman so much that I married her. A woman who, despite all of this, I still love as the mother of my children. And she wanted something else for her life. That's not my choice. She simply wanted out, and the law says that that's how it works. Now, of course, look, I get it. There are multiple sides to every story, but one thing that is undeniable in this case is that it's no one's fault but my own in that I picked wrong, and that's certainly not the fault of my children. And I will say that what's in the best interest of my children is not internet drama, speculation, Certainly not blatant or veiled shakedowns or dragging their father or mother, and I can't be clear on that enough, or their mother through the mud. And to anyone who tries it, I'm no longer going to pacify, capitulate, or sidestep because I love them a whole lot more than I love you. And I will continue to do whatever is necessary to protect my children. Discussing the divorce any further on social media or on this show or in any public space is not what's best for them. I'll be handling this through the proper legal avenues and channels available as a matter of record in which I have more than full confidence. So I'd ask that you understand the need for and respect our privacy in what is obviously a pretty tough time. And I hope that none of this has to go any further than that.
Okay, good luck. Jeez. Hi, Destiny followers. Want to get more followers on Rumble? Click the link and get some real Rumble followers. Why? How are there bots in my
Jerry
Rumble
Lawton,
account? Bro, really?
do you
Stop.
ever think that dude
Mute
is
user
reading
forever.
off a screen?
Okay, so I tweeted at him. Tweeted 4 videos at him. I'm gonna let him know.
Okay, hold on. I want to watch this. Break time. What's going on? I've never seen this before. Have you guys all seen this video? Am I the only one?
Jerry Lawton, just how it was worded.
We'll see if he gets it.
Hi. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you too. Hi. So, I'm a detective at the family.
They've got the stadiums.
I work alongside Detective Kale here. We're actually doing an investigation on some allegations that we have to obviously look into. We're law enforcement officers, so we know that we look into everything equally. I want to make sure, though, before we get started, that you're aware that this is a voluntary interview, and so I just want to make sure that you're aware of all of those things. And so I'm going to just have you...
No problem.
This is one of those forms that they give everybody, so it doesn't really fit, so if I just happen to cross out as I'm going along...
Okay.
Sorry about that, son. So
No
thank you for coming
problem.
voluntarily.
He's not watching
We good.
the chat.
Too, and then we'll go ahead and just put the admin office.
Louder?
Right?
Oh, he is?
Oh, and of course, you know about body worn.
He
So
is
yes, my
looking at
body
the
worn,
chat.
of course, the audio and video records everything, and there's also an audio
Can't
recording
record me.
just in case. Office at Central Jail. To share your side of the story with us, of course, in regards to the report that we're investigating.
Okay.
You're not under arrest and you are not being detained. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I'll have you go ahead and write it in. And you can initial or say yes. Whichever. Yeah.
I hope you enjoy
And
the
if you
Jerry
would just go
Doran
ahead
one
and
the
read the
most.
next one.
Who gave Nays
Nays
a
Garden. Oh, that's the Rumble guy. I tweeted 4 videos at you about Nazis in Ukraine. Oh, I thought you were joking, but you're serious. Wait, are you the audio guy?
Yes.
I hope you enjoy the Jimmy Dore one the most, bro. We are very, very, very differently politically. Okay?
No,
Wait,
no.
Everybody said this was the Rumble guy yesterday. I banned
I
him
was
for an hour and a
joking
half.
about
I banned him
Dore.
for 5.
He got my joke. He totally laughed at my joke. I hate Dore.
Oh, it is him.
Yeah, it's me. What's up, guys? This
I don't know how to
fucking
view
schizo-
videos you've tweeted at me, but
You don't know how to view that?
where do I even go for that?
Click them.
Oh, mentions.
Just go to Twitter.
That's the retarded mic person who came onto Fiscord.
retarded mic person.
Bro, I have so many mentions. God damn. Are you Munin?
No, I'm at Nays Garden. I am at Nays Garden on Twitter.
Alright. Munin is Nazi code. I am in Nays Garden on Twitter. Okay, maybe I'll check it out later.
And then just sign right there under your name. Is that the correct spelling of your name?
Yes, it is.
That's so nice of him, man, to talk to me, isn't it?
All right. So just for record's sake, I'm going to go ahead and read.
Billy Bond
I went out of my way to find all those
so you
videos for
understand
him.
that you're not under
your
arrest
time
and
to
you are
shine,
not being
Nate.
detained. You
Just
understand that you're
my
free to
time
leave
to
at any
just
time.
let him
There
know
will
what's
not
up
be
with
any
Nazis
locked
in
doors
Ukraine. There's a
keeping
huge
you from
movement.
leaving, as you notice that one
He
doesn't
should
have
at
a
least
door
know about
behind
it. You know, I'm not
Um,
saying I'm gonna change your mind about anything. I'm just like, you should be given all the
Choose
evidence.
to leave or let us know.
And
we
here's
will assist you.
some good evidence,
Although
you know.
you're probably going to be the one assisting me because I don't know my way around here. So you understand, like, if you, as far as like leaving, you have access points and you know how to leave or where to go. Okay, very cool. So I know that I have a lot to delve into, but I really want to get to know you first, if you don't mind. Okay.
Let's
So,
smoke, man. Let's
I'm feeling
smoke
that
for
I get
Destiny for
comfortable.
talking to me. That was pretty cool. Cheers, guys.
Are you comfortable? Do you want
If you're
to
smoking along, no law regarding cannabis.
Okay, because I understand that that's pretty annoying pretty quickly. So if you want to take it off at any point, you let me know. So of course I've done my research and investigation.
Sean, you're a good guy.
About you, but I'd like to learn
Cheers.
a little bit more. That's okay. I found that you went to Santana High School.
I did, yes.
Okay.
Chili
Can you tell me
dog.
about your upbringing?
Yeah,
Cheers.
So, go to Santana Santee.
Jerry Lawton. I know you're one good person for evidence. You do your research. Cheers. Hashtag NLRC.
Thank
you, Jerry.
Worked at Dick's Sporting Goods.
That's nice of you to say.
So it's my second job. Started working with this department for coming up on 5 years now.
So baseball seemed pretty important to you back in high school. What position?
Pitcher.
Cool. How's your arm holding up?
I mean, soreness every once in a while, but I haven't thrown it for a while. So.
Yeah, no, it still kills me. I played softball.
Okay, nice.
So I was, third, short, center, and pitcher.
You're in San Diego?
Yeah, down Hilltop, Bonita Valley.
He should be like, that's not a real sport.
But I know, like, back when, I don't know if it was the same for you, they had no idea, like, about icing and massaging. And
Yeah, I knew about icing stuff.
I did not, so I am paying the price for it. Yes, and it's not I'm paying for it still. But, so did you ever play any other?
Wait, is she just a random, or is she like a cop? Because if she's like a cop.
She's internal affairs.
Oh.
She ain't from West Covina. She's
Good
IA.
police cop, you know? If she's a cop. If this is like part of an interrogation, she's doing a really good job right now at the building the positive rapport.
Sports in high school?
High school, not
Let's try.
Football, baseball? Yeah. Cool.
Destiny is banned on Twitch. You can't broadcast him on Twitch or you'll get banned for assisting band evasion BTW.
Pretty
Wow,
sheltered.
thank you for telling me that.
So, I don't get out much, but yeah, just the sports.
I had no idea.
Okay, how come you say you're...
Oh, holy
Billy
shit.
Bong Thornton.
Very cool.
She's buttering him up.
Ooh, only Tier 4s can hear this, by the way.
I'm turning off.
This is a new feature I'm trying out. Only Tier 4s can
I'm
access
turning
to
off
this part of
Twitch,
the
so
audio.
come on over to one of my other channels on YouTube at News Garden. Bye, guys. Bye, Twitch.
Things didn't work out there, so I came back here.
Glad I know that. Won't be broadcasting to Twitch anymore. Fuck Twitch.
Oh yeah, I enjoy it. It's good. I mean, come on.
Who needs it?
Stuff like that. So.
You know? Who needs it? Fuck Twitch.
Married? How many kids?
Why is he banned? That is so
just got married
stupid.
This last year in September. We have a kid due on the way in August.
Oh.
Kid, you mean a future victim.
Very nice. Unfortunately.
Ass track. Thank you for warning me about that.
Oh no, I said looking forward to it.
Oh, looking forward. I thought you said unfortunately.
No,
Oh.
no, I'm excited.
Okay, that's cool. And your wife, how long have you known her?
Actually, preschool. Yeah, we met in preschool, went separate ways. Met her back in high school. Things like I was trying to date her, but she was playing it hard to get again.
Yeah.
Then college came around, tried again, and actually ran into her in PB like about 3 years ago.
Wonder what he's watching.
And yeah, we reconnected then. Got married, had a family, bought a house.
It's nice. You don't hear stories that go that far back. So you guys got married just last year, already expecting baby number 1.
Yeah.
Are you still living in Santee?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you living at?
Right across from West Hills new community, Western community.
Okay. So you're gonna have your kid go to West Hills?
Probably, yeah, over Santana.
Are they
yeah.
viral? Are they
What is the nature of all these
Rivals?
questions, I wonder? Because they're very
It's gonna be
personal.
hard. Yeah, it's gonna be hard combating, everybody else and doing that.
Billy Bong
So do you do
Thornton.
anything else as far as for fun? Do you
Right,
sports
if
still?
they're banning people on
Fuck
Twitch,
Twitch.
that says a lot on their views of free speech.
Fuck Twitch, man.
How about
those motherfuckers.
video games, computers, anything like that? Do you ever?
Yeah, I'll play video games every once in a while, stuff like that. But not too often. Wife's not big on the video games.
And I hear your schedule recently changed. How do you feel about the schedule change?
Yeah. 12 and a half in a row. Kills you. 7 off is nice, but it flies by, so.
Yeah, and then those 7 drag
Yeah.
once you're here. So at least you're on your last day today, right? We communicated with some of the people who were like, hey, when does he work? Thank you for meeting with us here. We obviously, given COVID, there's not a lot.
Is he using the low risk voice? Oh, true.
That's one comfortable, gives us enough space, and makes you feel like that you're not at your home or randomly out in the middle of nowhere. So
Jerry Lawton.
RPD's like.
I think Facebook is worse when it comes to free speech.
How about social media? Are you active on social media at all?
Facebook and Instagram. I had Snapchat back in the day, got rid of that with my wife. I got caught in the academy with her and some stuff. But,
Ooh.
Can you tell me about that, or?
I mean, it was with another recruit in the academy, but.
Okay. So you're communicating with another recruit?
I was back in. I stopped. Everything got cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Got rid of.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I didn't delete the Snapchat. I just got deleted the app. So I haven't used it for like I don't know, 2 year and a half now.
Okay. So on Facebook, just because I like to jot down everybody's social media when I can, what's your Facebook login? Like your username?
I think just under Jalen Fleer.
It's your name?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then you said Instagram?
Instagram, yeah.
Okay. What's your Instagram username?
Billy Bong Thornton. I think he's
Careful,
stalking a
don't
girl,
type his name in
if
chat.
I remember right.
Oh.
Just Jalen Fleer.
Oh.
Why didn't they censor that out? The fuck?
Okay. So the one that you had there, has that account since been deleted or just deactivated?
Just delete the app. I think it's.
Now he knows.
Okay. And I know when it comes to Facebook, you connect it to an email address. Do you know what email address is connected to it? And then your Instagram account with
now
same
that
email?
fucker knows what's up.
Okay. And I know sometimes with Snapchat, they'll have you either sign up with a phone number or an email.
I believe it's my phone number.
It's like the most annoying censoring they could have possibly chosen. Why?
So,
He's right. You see, I agree with him on everything. I agree with Destiny on everything.
Will ask what this is about?
Yeah, so we're looking into some allegations that were made. We're kind of, it started with a Crime Stopper report, so we're just kind of going from there. We did receive a picture that, when we looked into it, it looks similar to you, so I don't know if you can take a look at the picture and just tell me if you've seen this.
Oh god, it's gonna be a throbbing cock out.
I have like 15 million things.
Oh no.
Okay. So this picture right here.
Yeah, that's definitely me with the gross one.
Okay, so this picture right here, how old were you when it was taken?
20.
20? Have you ever used this picture on any social media site?
I think it was Snapchat back in the day, yeah.
They just showed the picture of him.
I don't recognize
shared
that
this
man.
picture with anybody on Snapchat?
Yeah, probably with my wife, to be honest.
He moved forward.
I mean, obviously, I talked to other girls back in the day, too, but I can't remember.
Okay. If you had to guesstimate how many times you may have shared the photo.
Shrimp.
That one, just a couple times.
All right, thank you,
So
Mom.
definitely to your wife.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so you've used that photo for your wife, and you were about 20 years old in the photo. You did share it on Snapchat, and then maybe some other girls you were talking to.
I mean, yeah, this was a long time ago, so I don't really remember who it was.
Okay. Have you ever posted it as like your profile photo, or ever posted on Instagram? Oh, I forgot to ask you. Are your accounts,
Billy
your
Bong
Instagram and your
Thornton.
Facebook, are they private?
They are.
I hope
Okay,
his
and I
wife
know
took
Snapchat
everything
is all
and
private,
divorced him,
and you have
and
to
he
add
never
somebody.
works for the couple again.
Yeah.
You can't
He's a
just-
predator.
Yeah, you can't just be anyone. So that one's at least a little bit better, where it's like you have to actively search for somebody, right? Okay, so you in the photo, and is that a gross font? Is that gross font?
Yeah, it's
emblem?
gross font.
Okay, cool. That makes it very easy. So as far as like the picture, so this photo came up in connection with some allegations about you communicating with a younger female on Snapchat.
What?
Have you ever communicated with any
Younger
females that,
female?
we've already recognized that yes, you have with your recruit from the from the past? Is there anyone else you communicate with on Snapchat?
I mean, back then, no, just close friends and coworkers and stuff like that.
Anyone recently?
Nah, not me. Nah, I wouldn't do that. That's
Is there
hella
any reason
illegal.
why your phone number and email might be linked to a different Snapchat account?
No, never had no. Just the Jalen deal.
Okay, so that phone number and email wouldn't be attached to any other account? Okay. Right. And your schedule. I know that you work every 7 days on and 7 days off. What is your wife's schedule?
She's every Friday, Saturday off. Day shift, so typical 9 to 5.
Okay, so she works 9 to 5 and you work like the complete
She's got a
opposite
gun
schedule.
too.
Depends. Every 3 months we rotate days and nights.
Okay. And how long have you been on?
This is what I mean. Like, when I'm doing some weird shit, not child porn.
Never
when I'm, like,
cheat
trying
on
to
a
hide my
woman
ID,
with a
if I'm,
gun.
like, logging into a website or whatever that I don't trust. I'm thinking like I need
Never
a
cheat on a
VPN, I need
woman.
to go to McDonald's
But
Wi-Fi.
never cheat on
I
a
need,
woman
like,
with a gun
fucking
either.
virtual machine on my computer. These guys will be like, "Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, you're 12? Can you send me pics of your pussy? By the way, my name is Jonathan Smith 1974 at gmail.com." Is like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, oh, my profile picture? Oh, that's me next to my
Deep-sea
entire
fishing.
family with my grandma and a copy of my social security card in the background. I'm like, bro.
On nights now.
Nights now, probably a little over a month now. Month and a half. Can I ask, is this something I should have lawyers on?
So right now, and I'll go over the Bahila with you,
And also, it's so crazy how much cops don't know anything about criminal procedure sometimes. Why would you ask that question? Should I have a lawyer? Why would you ask that question? You know, a cop... Well, my guess would be is that a cop is never going to tell you you need a lawyer. The cop is going to say, listen, you don't have to talk to me if you don't want to. If you want to leave, you can leave. You're not required to say and answer questions. If you want to get a lawyer or not, that's up to you. But I'm just asking questions. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I just want to see what you're up to, you know?
we're investigating allegations that were made that you were communicating with a younger female on Snapchat and potentially some material might have been shared.
Okay.
Some photos, some images, stuff like that. So we, of course, want to be able to hear what happened from your side, if that in fact did occur, or if it didn't occur, we want to
I talked to, I mean, it was about my age, I remember.
Okay. So who have you talked to?
My wife.
Do you see how good she was at giving the non-answer there? Right? Yeah. We're just here to investigate some things. We're just checking out what's going on. Just wanted to ask you some questions to see, you know, if you didn't do anything. You know, it's good for us to just get that side of
some
the right. And then,
pictures. You
to be
shared some
fair, this internal
pictures,
investigation is a bit
talking.
different from being interviewed by other officers.
To another girl,
This does
younger
not
girl.
feel like internal investigation to me. This feels like part of like criminal procedure to me. It's not like were you flirting with an employee.
Billy Bong
It's like, are you
Thornton.
sending pictures of your throbbing cock to a
Predator
fucking minor?
alert.
That doesn't feel like internal investigation to me. Is this an internal investigation? I'm not sure, but
Back then, when I had,
This is
had
throbbing.
Tinder, so I did meet people on Tinder.
Why does it
and
gotta be
stuff.
throbbing,
Everyone
bro?
should have been older than that to know because Tinder's 18 and up.
Dude, AAB2
did you
said
ever
throbbing.
meet
Everyone's
up with
saying
anyone
throbbing
that
in the.
you met on Tinder?
I'm gonna say,
Tinder,
why is it gotta be
My
throbbing?
ex-girlfriend, yeah. And we dated for 3 years.
Okay, what's your ex-girlfriend's name?
God, man, really? Yeah, he's playing on his keyboard.
So you met her on Tinder, but you
Oh my
dated for
God,
3 years.
that is so crazy
So I
loud.
met her on Tinder in college when I was playing baseball, and we dated
God, you think it's gonna stop, then it
You
never
played around with
stops.
the concept of Tinder.
I was on Tinder long, yeah.
Okay, so how old were you then when you dated her?
I'm so curious what this woman's job is. I'm sorry, hold on.
Why does it gotta always be
mean,
throbbing? I said.
This woman she's some sort of detective or investigator. She absolutely has to be. She's drifting
Why does it
in and
gotta
out
always
of,
be
you
throbbing,
played
bro?
softball? Oh my god, that's so cool. We're checking to see if you sent pictures of your dick to a minor.
Dude, you didn't say throbbing.
It's so funny the way you use Tinder,
But
like
was it
with
a
your girlfriend.
throbbing
Like that's so
dick?
cute. Like she's going like in and out. Oh, she said at the start she's a
Billy
oh, okay.
Thornton.
I don't remember saying it. Gotcha. Okay, makes sense.
Jesus,
she's
they
very,
couldn't
very, very
just
good at like
mute it,
building a friendly
LOL.
rapport. Were you sending child porn? Building friendly rapport, like that back and forth is very, very, very good.
Shoot. 20. About 20 or yeah.
And how old was she?
Same age. She
Same age?
my age. Yeah.
Okay.
Like these questions don't matter, right? This is
Right.
the like it's the all the JCS guys say there's like a tactic for this, where it's like, how old are you? What was your ex? Oh, tell me about her. Was she cool? Did you like this? Yeah, blah blah blah. Like, gets you comfortable. Like, okay, we're having a conversation, answer questions, and then there'll be like a confrontational question. It's like, is there a chance you might have communicated with somebody underage, or like you've already said you have blah blah blah. She used that technique earlier too. She didn't ask, have you ever talked with somebody underage? She talked past it. She's like, you already have talked to somebody younger, right? That was a cop. We know that, right? Moving on. There's like a ton of little like buried.
Yeah.
So yes, on Tinder.
She's
when
not
you
in-
were on
in
Tinder,
court, so
and
she can
forgive
lead
me,
the
I'm not
witness
very
all she
well-versed on
wants.
Tinder. Do you have a username there as well?
Shoot, I can't remember. It might have just been Jalen or Jay. Jalen or something like that.
Jalen.
So
Really?
J-A-Y.
Yeah, by Jalen, to be honest. J-A-Y again.
Do you ever go by Jay?
Fucking Jalen.
Friends call me Jay once in a while.
Alright. Okay, so Tinder, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, any other social media sites that you've delved into or used?
How else can I incriminate myself?
Alright. Of course, we've spoken to, obviously, the other parties involved and kind of gotten some of the information. And so the reason why this particular photo was kind of brought up is because this photo was...
How well would you hold up in a conversation like this? I don't think I could do it. These people have so much practice, like doing exactly these types of interrogations. They're going to be able to seamlessly drift from tactic to tactic, while you're going to be trying to like keep a lie straight in your head while not falling into certain psychological traps, all while maintaining you're cool because you're guilty of a crime that they're trying to figure out if you've done or not, right?
Not
They're gonna be
me. I'm calling
sure
my
it's
lawyer.
beatable,
I ain't saying
but you need
anything.
practice doing it, right? Whether or not you can beat a particular thing is always going to come down to how much you can practice against. So maybe if you had friends practice interrogating you or whatever. Destiny, shouldn't it be super obvious that tactics are being used? Kind of.
Yeah.
Here's something
You
that's
should know,
Billy
right? You should know.
Thornton.
He's a cop. He
here's
knows.
something you should always
He's
keep in
got
mind.
knows
that
what's
look
going on in
like
his
he's
room.
going to be
Tactics
sick,
oftentimes
LOL.
can
Nerf
work on a
shot
person,
son.
even if you know they're like employing tactics, right? So, like for instance,
But
like
what he's
asking
doing-
people questions about themselves to build rapport and to make them feel confident talking to you and navigate.
He's fishing to find out how much information they got on him, so he can figure out how he's going to try to defend himself.
aware of it. I still feel good. Like, oh, cool. You're asking questions about me. Yeah, I'll answer. Right? Like, even if you're aware of the tactics, they can still be effective.
Big
you know.
game of chess going on right now. It's interesting as fuck,
female, which
and
is
I'm glad
whether
that Destiny's
if this
covering
photo
this.
would be
'Cause I didn't know what it was at first, but there you go, man. He's got some good content, man.
So this photo was sent
And good
within
commentary.
the last 3 weeks. Have you sent this photo not to anyone?
This shit's
within the last
riveting.
3 weeks?
I want to go take
And
my
you've only shared it
dishes
with a
in, and I
select
can't get up
few
because I'm.
Yeah, it was. That was a long time ago. So
Okay. So I want to make sure to get all the people you have shared it with, just to make sure they wouldn't try to send it.
yeah, no, I mean, it's,
Also, if I had to guess here, my guess is that like, there's a tactic of like, what do they call it? Like getting your foot in the door. Let's say that I think that you murdered John at his house on Friday night. I'm not going to ask you if you murdered John at his house on Friday night. I'm just going to try really hard to get you in there, right? So Friday, you guys talked about going to John's, right? Like early in the day, maybe you guys visit, right? You're just trying to get them over there, right? This constant asking of like, I don't think she probably knows that the picture came from his account. She's just trying to get him to talk around it more, to admit that like, well, could you send it, blah, 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 is there any way? Right, just to like get him like closer to tying himself to this image and everything, right?
I know there's like screenshots and stuff. I don't remember that one being screenshotted on Snapchat.
Yeah, because Snapchat lets you know when you're
Yeah,
screenshotting.
it'll tell you. So that was a long time ago. So I don't know.
Okay. So, you don't know who I might be able to connect with this photo as far
On
as
that one, no, that was a long time ago.
You said you've only shared it a couple times?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a basic photo. I don't want to save that one or anything like that.
So it was either your wife or whoever the other person you might have shared it with that might have shared the photo again?
Like, I don't think the detective thinks this photo's been shared. She knows it came from him, right?
My question is,
I doubt my wife would have did that.
yeah.
We've been together and stuff for so long.
Well, so you dated this girl for 3 years, and
He's
you
low
were 20.
talking,
That's
he's low
23. You kindled your relationship with your wife about 3 years ago.
Like literally, it was about a month apart from my
The
ex.
other one. So you've been with her for 3 years. So you like the long-term relationships.
I've always been in long term.
3 to 3. All right. So, this, like I said, this photo was sent to this person, so they were in possession of it, and we can't find any connection or reason why this photo would end up with this particular person if it wasn't shared by someone you may know or yourself.
I agree, yeah. My wife would have done it, so I don't know why she would share that. So,
See, like, this might be a part. Now, it feels weird because you're kind of giving advice to, like, a potential pedophile on how to beat charges. But, like, this might be a part where in court, right, when you're going for a conviction for a criminal matter, you have to convict somebody beyond a reasonable doubt. Now, talking to a jury, could you instill some reasonable doubt that somebody else might have shared that picture? That maybe he sent this to somebody else and maybe somebody else shared that picture? Maybe. That could be a strategy that the defense could use, but they can't now because this guy clearly stated in interrogation that, no, I didn't send that picture to anybody. No shot. Not to my... Nobody would have done that. If it came from any kind, it came from me. So he's, like, hardcore tied himself to this particular picture now. And it's like, yeah, now that defense is completely fucked, right? So now it would have to be something different.
a long time ago. My ex, it was a bad breakup with my ex, but she wouldn't have saved something like that either.
Like he's just further like digging himself in a hole.
Minecraft on that.
Should have asked Reddit, true.
So I mean, I met girls on Tinder and stuff back in the day. And yeah, some save stuff, but I don't know who would save a picture like that. A nude, maybe, yeah, I would save. Not that one.
Jesus.
And there's nothing wrong with this photo, right? It's just
No,
you.
I agree. I don't know how it would get in the hands of a younger person. I don't know.
There were also some conversations that were exchanged between you and this person.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't talk to anybody else.
Do you say so?
Not on Snapchat.
No.
Not recently.
Not recently, no.
Now, you said all of your social media accounts are private, right?
Yeah.
And I know you're a law enforcement officer, so I know that you've also taken the time to make your plates confidential.
I mean, back in the day, yeah. I don't think my current ones are, though.
I mean, obviously, I ran your plates. So you're still driving the Ford Fusion?
Yeah.
And is it black or gray?
It's gray.
Okay. And you got tinted windows on it still?
Yeah.
And so, when it comes to...
Like here, so keep in mind when they came in initially, it was just kind of like a chat to see what's going on or whatever, right? Now, I don't know if he's putting this together in his head. He's a fucking cop, so you'd expect him to. But he should be putting together, okay, she's already, like, ran my plates, checked my car, knows I have tinted windows. Like, this lady's already dug a lot into your past, okay? She probably knows a lot about you. This is not just a random interview about allegations. She's dug into your shit a lot. But I don't even think he's, like, registering this right now, you know?
I think he's totally registering it. I think he's
the
totally
photo,
trying to
really
find out what they know.
I really want to understand why this person would be in possession of the photo. But the only one who could really help me with that is you.
I can't tell you that.
Well, along with the photo came some additional information about your personal life.
Okay.
And based on some of the information you shared with me today, it seems to add up.
Okay.
So is there any reason why the person would say they're you and share your information?
Sounds like it'd be someone that knows me then, obviously. I don't know who. I don't have any enemies that would be doing something like that.
I got enemies.
Can I ask what information was shared? What they...
See? He's fishing.
Well, we
What
know
do you
that you're a
got on me?
baseball player.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people know that.
Yeah. So that information was kind of shared.
Okay.
Your work schedule.
It's been 5 years now I've worked here.
Specifically the transition to 7 days on, 7 days off.
Oof. Well, and?
I haven't shared anything like that recently. I couldn't tell you who that would be.
7 days on, 7 days off. Wow. That's a work schedule.
So let's take it back a little bit. You said you played football in high school, right?
Oh, look. Do you see how, like, uncomfortable that silence was? She let it sit for a moment. Maybe he's realized he's fucked. But then she's, like, backing up and it's like, let's talk about you playing football. And now we're going back to, like, probably, I imagine, an easy string of questions where he can become more comfortable and, like, kind of, like, chat about his past again so he feels, like, a little bit more at ease.
Back a little bit. You said you played football in high school, right?
Sounds like that girl
what
that
position did you play?
I was asking her to take that calibration test.
Did you have the same jersey?
How did you do? I got 56%.
Yeah, 82.
Oh, she goes. Silence. Yeah, I did like 74%.
And what year did you play?
2011.
Yeah.
So, I know as an athlete,
It's a common tactic.
sometimes when I would do my usernames and stuff, I would kind of use a combination of my things that I know about myself, right? So that way I wouldn't forget it. So this particular picture came from an account
Sports account.
with this username.
Another confrontation.
J178211. Okay. And I recognize that your jersey name in college was 17.
Yes, it
and
was.
then high school.
Bro, she knows your college jersey. It's time to lawyer up, bro. This woman's a fucking Terminator. Get the fuck out of here, bro. What are you doing?
82. And it was 11. In 2011.
I never had 11.
No, as far as you graduated in 2011.
I did, yeah.
And it goes by Jay. And it is a Snapchat account that has some links to you.
Okay.
Okay. Jay, I'll be very honest. I want to know the truth.
Yeah, no, I never even heard of that account.
She just confronted him. I want to know the
Have
truth.
you ever shared any images
Oh, big confrontation with a
of
minor.
your penis with anyone?
Oh, okay.
Of your penis.
And how many times would you say you've done
A lot.
that? Can you
I like to show
kind of
my
explain
dick.
that a little bit more to me?
I like to show my dick a lot on the internet. I like to whip it out there.
Day tenure and stuff, yeah.
I'll flop it around and take it at different angles, take videos of it, short flicks of it. I like to do long, epic
Did you ever share any
projects
videos of you having
based on
sex
my
with
cock. Then I ship them out.
Anyone? No, I've always had personal videos of me and my wife. That was it. And my ex actually had one, but
anyone? What does your ex look like?
she's blonde.
She's blonde. Okay. So you've never shared any videos,
No, I have not, no.
just still shots.
Yeah.
Can you? I know this is kind of
Flaccid,
personal, so let me know if
hard,
you
throbbing.
Can you tell me what some of those images look like?
Flaccid, hard, or
Billy
throbbing.
Bong Thornton. Oh,
I use toys.
Balls up or balls down?
It's awkward, but yeah, I use toys on my wife and stuff.
Can you explain the toys?
Oh, man.
She's your wife, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's your wife. It's intimate. We
Sounds
totally get
kinda
this.
cool,
Yeah.
Dildos. A vibrator. That's really it. That's all I have.
Okay. You and your wife haven't been in that house too long, right? When did you guys move in?
About a year and a half ago.
And you guys, how many bedrooms are in the house?
4.
4. Do you guys live with anyone else?
No.
Do you guys have a master bedroom?
We do, yeah.
All right. Can you tell me about your master bedroom?
So, just a big white room, big king bed. I mean, there's nothing really special to it.
Just because it gives me kind of some insight of like,
Yeah.
what your home life is like. Do you guys still sleep in the same room? That's a good.
Like, I imagine he's probably describing the setting of the videos, too. Like, how bad for him to be playing in front of a jury, and they're like, oh, yeah, and here he is describing his room, and this is the video of him fucking in his room. Like, holy shit. Like, maybe plausible, maybe you're like, oh, our room didn't look like that at that time. Like, we remodeled our shit, but he's like, here he goes. He's just fucking laying it all out there. Jesus, why? He's a cop. Why would he do this?
Marriage. I say that because people have been married a long time. Obviously, we come into contact with a lot of.
Like, imagine him saying, like, oh, yeah, these are the toys we play with, and the videos are like, here she is getting fucked with these exact toys. Like, why not just not say anything at all?
Them. Do you guys have a TV in here?
Oh, thanks, Mom. Look, I put all the crumbs right in the middle.
Because I'm gonna. Why didn't you eat them?
No, it's okay. If you can you take this too, please?
What, honey?
Okay, be careful with that. All right, thank you. Oh, God, the language. My mom's. No, I'll use it again. You don't have to put it in the dishwasher. Thank you. The language from from Destiny when my mom's walking over, bro.
Is it newer?
I'm like, I gotta turn it down, bro. Oh my god.
Because you never know, like sometimes when people move in, they have like that chic style look or like the modern look. So it just helps me to get an idea of what home life is like. It must be hard for you guys though, because your schedules are complete opposite.
Yeah, I mean, we still see each other at the end of the day.
So going back, and I'll give you a little bit more information, and then I'll let you chat for a little bit. I don't like chatting a lot, so I already feel like I chat too much. So when it comes to the Crime Stalker that we're investigating and the Snapchat account, and of course your phone number and everything in connection with it, and some of the combinations of numbers and everything there, you can understand why obviously we have a growing concern. And of course your picture is attached to it, right? Which is even more like either someone's...
Can I ask what, you said you got new ones too?
The chat is so funny over Destiny's.
Ask, I know, I'm sure you got.
Oh my
To see
god.
what they are.
You want to see the picture?
Yeah, so I can get an idea.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I don't actually have a clear shot of one. Yeah, so I did not
Okay, I understand.
print out those
I wait till I have a
pictures.
lawyer because this is kind of. I'm uncomfortable with this. This is weird. So.
Of course, like, you definitely have the ability to do that, and of course, you know, this is completely voluntary. And so,
I just don't want to get caught up on something. I work in this career. I don't want to get caught up on something.
I fully understand. Yeah. So, you can, yes, 100% elect not to speak with us. You are not under arrest at this time.
Yeah, I understand.
Obviously, given the fact that we're here and the fact that we're speaking to you, I know that your bosses are going to want to speak with you afterwards. Yeah. So, we'll go ahead and allow them to speak with you after.
Oh god, what
obviously,
is
since
he
you don't want to talk to us
feeling
anymore,
right
my
now?
partner here may have
Well,
some.
I just wanted to clarify. I have a couple of questions that you don't want to answer, or can I ask you the questions? Because you can choose to answer or not
Get
answer.
a
So if I
lawyer,
ask the question,
dude.
I don't want to answer that.
It's always so crazy to me
You
because
should
people always
know.
say, and I'm sure there are some cops that fuck around and do dumb shit that they shouldn't be allowed to do.
Get a lawyer.
But it's always funny. Like cops are like, listen, you don't have to answer anything. You can walk the fuck out of here right now. You can walk away, flip me off, and not say a single thing. Okay, what do you want to do? I want to talk to you. I want to tell you everything. Like, just leave. Is he about to answer this lady's questions?
Tell me that. Just so that we understand, just based on the admonishment she read you, okay? One of my questions was...
And now he's just answering.
I missed it, but when
Billy
was
Boss
the last time
Thornton.
you had Snapchat?
Oh, his boss wants dibs next, lol.
I just deleted the app. I deleted that when I was in the academy.
When did you go to the academy?
It's like a little over a year ago.
A year ago, so in 2019?
Yeah, right at the beginning of 2019, January.
You sending dick pics to my little daughter on TikTok.
Maybe he's got a humiliation fetish.
You're fired.
2011 to about.
That would explain why he's submitting to this interview.
And then I
Because
just
he's
want
enjoying
to
it.
make sure that we all understand each other. When my partner says a younger female, you
Yeah.
understand that we mean someone under the age of 18?
Yeah, that's obviously why you're here.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
I have a younger sister, yeah. She's 19 right now. 20, sorry.
Oh, okay. And then my last question was, when she was asking about the house and the decorations of your house. In any of your rooms in your house, do you have that new look where they have like the barn door outer rail type thing? It's like a country, I don't know what you would call it. I see it a lot on like those.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that's my house. Yes. That is me in the underage porn kitty fucking video that I sent to a minor. Yes, that is me. Yes. Why? Like, what the fuck is he doing?
Wow, dude.
I mean,
he's admitting to shit that you should.
I want to wait because I'm uncomfortable.
Billy Bong
He should have
Thornton.
got that lawyer.
He's done. Done.
Then,
Dude,
you know,
he's
I
like,
want to
yep.
thank you for even taking the time to speak with me for this long. I can imagine that obviously being confronted with any
He fuck kids? No, I think you just sent pictures to a minor.
questions can be uncomfortable, so I do
Holy
appreciate that
shit,
you've allowed us
man.
to speak with you even for this long. Okay, so with the next step, however, I'm going to go ahead and pull some documents here. For you.
Well,
So there are a few
God,
steps that
man.
we're going to be taking after this. Again, you are not being detained by us or anything, but we are
Destiny's
acting.
totally over the top.
Who joined? Hi.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I'm watching this this panel that you're doing with the Tennessee bill for the drug ban.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm triggered as fuck. So no one, I don't think anyone mentioned that bill was it was blocked by a federal judge on the grounds that it clashed with the First Amendment.
Wait, hold on. Was it blocked or was there a temporary injunction?
Temporary halt.
Okay,
Sorry,
yeah, because I saw the injunction. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, a Republican judge who was appointed by Trump who said it clashed with the amendment.
Yeah.
I think because I've gone through a lot of like American laws now, so I'm trying to understand this. Like, I think the reasoning he gave was that they didn't specify venues outside of adult cabaret entertainment. So I think the problem with that was that it could even have included and it was also places where there might be minors present.
Yeah.
So that could have constituted anywhere, like a private residence could have potentially counted, or or like a camping ground.
Yeah, like I said, we argued back and forth, but I think it was reaching pretty hard. Like, again, if you read the amendment and you read the part of the criminal code that it's under, it's very, very, very obvious that they're talking about strip performances. That's what they're talking about. And adding cross-dressing there just makes no sense, unless you're trying to say that cross-dressing in and of itself is basically akin to a sexual performance. That's the only way that I could read it. I don't understand how you can possibly read it any other way, unless you're trying really hard to bend your mind there. But
would it also be a good argument to say that since this bill is the first of its kind, that means that purient interest, like the sexual interest, is only, there's not going to be a precedent for that. It's only going to be decided by a judge or a jury. So if you're a performer, then you're probably just not going to want to risk performing anywhere where there might be kids, because you don't want some crazy conservative to call the cops on you. Then you have to explain yourself in front of a judge when you have no idea what way it's going to go. Is that kind of what would potentially happen?
Could be, maybe, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought that reading, I thought that guy's reading was not very accurate, but
yeah, he didn't come off looking great. So
sure, but he's also apparently a civil litigator or something. What was he? I don't know. That's what he said, right? Did I just make that up?
Yeah, which is why you probably get kind of weird about trying to make those arguments, because you never know if a lawyer is going to know something you don't and shit. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. But then also, Lecture Fan is also, I think, I'm pretty sure he's a fully bar licensed attorney, and he said stuff regarding legal matters has just been completely wrong before. It was just dead wrong. So yeah, I don't I don't know. Like I said, I think lawyers sometimes are the it's the most educated profession to uneducated random shit of any profession for people that will ever say shit. I don't know why they do, but yeah.
I feel like that's the case with all academics. I even remember being a student and being fucking 18, 19 years old and occasionally Google searching things that my fucking communist sociology teacher told me. And I was like, man, this, so much of this is just horseshit.
Communist sociology teacher. I mean, of course. Are you even trying to?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Okay. Cool. That was all. Have fun.
Okay. I love you. Be careful, babe.
Bye-bye.
On behalf of the court moving forward.
Okay.
So I will give you a chance to read through this. This is a search warrant that was granted this afternoon by a judge. The warrant does allow us to grab some
electronic
DNA swabs from you.
Oh, okay.
DNA
swabs. Oh, he was kitty fucking.
Oh, jeez.
Any mobile devices that might be in your
possession. Electronic devices,
or potentially in your locker. Do you have your personal phone with you here?
I do have one.
Okay. Is it inside?
Is it to take possession or search? It's going to be take possession, I bet. Hold on.
Mobile swabs from you.
Okay.
As well as any mobile devices that might be in your possession or potentially in your locker. Do you have your personal phone with you here?
I do have one.
I think it's take possession.
Is it inside your locker?
It's on my person right now.
Okay. So we'll
need that.
If you want to go ahead and hand it to us, we definitely don't need to go in and grab it from you.
Okay.
But we will.
The search warrant does require that we take it from you.
Yeah.
Okay. Additionally, it does allow us to have access to your vehicle.
Okay.
Is your vehicle parked here?
It's parked a few blocks away.
Okay. Do you remember exactly where you
It's over across from Cap's Pizza over there.
Cap's Pizza?
Yeah.
And is it in a parking
It's in a parking lot.
Okay. Is it one of those paid parking lots?
Yeah.
Okay. So Cap's Pizza. Put a note on that. So the warrant does allow for us.
Something that would be kind of funny, but maybe not funny, a little funny. What if imagine this guy's like a mad sexist cop, and he like comes in and is like, it's fucking women. like what's gonna happen? Like, yeah, I'll go talk to these dumb bitches. That's a totally invented in my mind storyline, though.
To also process your vehicle.
You guys are gonna take my vehicle?
No, we're going to process it here. So that we actually have someone here that's going to help us take some pictures and just go ahead
Feels
and
okay,
do what
man.
needs to be done. So
Jenny Hope says, laughing my ass
you know,
off.
we recognize that warrants are a part of our job.
It's
but
crazy,
we don't
right,
like
Jenny?
To inconvenience people unnecessarily. So that's why we actually brought our technician with us here, because it is we obviously want to take your DNA with the least effort possible. So that's why we're using the swabs. And the same goes for, of course, your phone, which you stated is on your person. We don't want to put hands on if we don't have to. And
You know, I understand.
obviously,
Give it up.
like you said, as a law enforcement officer, you're willing to
Jesus.
comply. With that being said, after that, we will also have access to your locker. Are your vehicle keys inside your locker?
My vehicle keys are in my vehicle right now.
They're in your vehicle?
Yeah,
So you have a code?
I have a code.
Okay. Would you mind sharing that code with us?
Are you compelled to give up the code, or does that count as self-incrimination? I have no idea. The fact that they're asking makes it sound like that he's not required to, but they probably break into the vehicle anyways if they need to, I would guess.
Am I allowed a lawyer to say no to that?
Well, the warrant allows for us to have access to your vehicle.
Which means they'd probably break into it if he didn't give them the code. That'd be my guess.
Yeah, so you break it. Yeah, that's
They
fine.
break in,
I'll
yeah.
give it up to you.
I'll jot it down. Thank you.
I don't know the number. I know the
Would it help if you drew the keypad?
Yeah.
Do you want to draw the keypad?
Yeah.
I'm the same way, so.
I don't remember how many buttons are, but it's the top, bottom, left, top, bottom. I believe it's that one. Yeah, 1, 2. Like, so
One,
it's
two,
straight, it's
three.
straight down.
Wear that fucking
so 1, 2,
uniform.
3, then back to 2, then down to 5.
Okay. So they're just basically.
It's
so
straight
is it like this? Are the buttons like this?
Yeah, there's a few more down, but I don't touch those. The first 3. 1, 2, 3, up.
So 1, 2, 3.
Then back to 2 and then 3.
2 and then.
They could have been in his house. That's
Okay.
how they knew
Okay,
what
so
was
1, 2,
inside
3,
his
2,
house.
Yeah, it should be that one.
1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Wonderful. And just for the warrant that you see here, just verifying, of course, this is your name, this is your date of birth. You recognize that you're approximately
talking
6 foot 4,
DNA.
not very tall. And then
Jerry
we see your
Lawton.
approximate weight there. And
Take him in the middle of nowhere.
4. Oof, she's
Billy
negative.
Von Thornton.
Just if you know your DL number.
Just take the uniform off.
Fox
as you see
watching the
here,
hen house,
it
bro.
does state here that we have premises as well to enter your home at 8621 Chaparral Way.
The pedophile
So
guarding the
we are going to
children's
try to do
house.
this in the quickest way possible and the way that is obviously going to. This can't be an easy process. We recognize that, and we don't. Yes. Is your mom at your house right now?
She's not.
Okay. Your wife, she is at home.
She is at home.
Okay. Is it just your wife at home?
Just my wife. Yeah.
Okay. And her name is.
Oh, yeah. Can't say the wife's name.
No.
Okay.
Just so that
You,
puts you
Is it gonna be tonight right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
yes. So we're going to do this kind of systematically.
You're
The
under
very
arrest.
first thing that we will do is, of course, the swab and the phone.
Yeah.
Do you have any other USB drives,
I don't.
anything like that on your person? I know sometimes for work we carry them around
Yeah.
with
No,
us.
I have a USB in my locker, but that's just a work locker USB.
Okay.
They're gonna need
so, we'll get that started.
Okay.
And then after that, we know that your employers want to speak with you. Again, we are investigating allegations. So they
Yes.
recognize that, but of course, you know, they have to take their action. We can't speak to that. But of course, they obviously want the opportunity to speak with you. Then, of course, we'll process the locker and then process your vehicle.
Okay.
And again, we'll do it systematically and as quickly as we can to alleviate any additional stresses that this already is causing. And then we'll go ahead and go to your home, and we hope to be in and out fairly quickly.
Okay. And guess I'm staying here. I'm not going with you guys or anything like that.
So no, you are not in custody. You are not under arrest. You are not
You
even
can
being
flee
detained.
the
That's
state.
why you had the right to stop speaking with us at any time. There's no locks on the door. You had the opportunity to leave if you choose to. And like I said, thank you for speaking to us as long as you did. So if you have any questions, we are here. If it's okay with you, I'm just going to grab my lab technician to start that.
Okay, that's fine.
And where is your cell phone on you?
It's on my person right now.
Can we go ahead and get that from you?
Go ahead and just give me that.
Do you have?
So you guys are gonna keep my phone?
Yes. Do you have any other?
Okay.
As far as your phone, yes.
Airplane mode.
Yes, for sure. I don't want to break your phone, and sometimes when we access it without your code.
Oh, oh no! Okay.
Ben Harson.
No
Why
legal
would they be
advice.
taking the phone?
My
then?
understanding
Hodl
is
Bitcoin,
that
not
police
kids.
are authorized to take things like fingerprints from you. And if you have a fingerprint
Market's
unlocked from
down
your
a
phone,
little right
they
now
can use
from
your
where it was,
fingerprint to
but
get
it's
into
okay.
it. However,
It made a step.
if your phone is locked with a
Like
code,
we're always talking about.
you are not obligated to give that code over because that counts as self-incrimination. So if you haven't used biometrics to lock your phone and it's locked by a code, you probably shouldn't give that code over voluntarily because I don't believe you could be compelled to by law enforcement.
It could. Who knows? So is it possible for us to get your code?
You guys would break my phone?
No, I'm just saying they will get into it like hard-wise, and I don't want to cause any damage to the phone if it's unnecessary.
Look at that step up.
Look at how
guys.
she's phrasing it. She's so gentle. Like, I don't want to break your phone. Like, they might when they're trying to get into it. You know,
Like a
I don't know,
plateau.
blah, 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 blah.
You don't have my phone. I'd rather say no to that. No.
Okay.
I want a lawyer for this.
That's smart.
Okay, swipe down so you can put it in airplane mode.
There's his
This
phone.
is like a battery case?
Yeah, it's just an extra battery.
Do you want to keep that? Does it come off pretty easily?
Yeah, I can take it off for
No, that's all right.
Is that an
Have we
iPhone?
take it off?
It
Yeah,
is
it's an
an
iPhone.
What kind of iPhone is it?
C10. Yes.
iPhone what?
X 10.
Is it the original or is
The
it
original
one of
X.
the
There
original
we
X?
go. Still gonna need to take the battery
And
case.
is it updated with the latest iOS, whatever?
Should
they
be,
sent
yeah.
out?
Or they should be updated.
Alright. Okay, so, do you have any questions as far as the warrant? Because I'm going to bring my lab technician in here so she can go ahead and guide you through
I
it.
don't have any questions.
Okay. And I'm going to keep the body worn camera and everything. on,
That's fine.
okay?
Yeah, I understand.
Do you have any other phones, like a department issued cell phone or anything like that?
No.
Hell yeah, we're grooving now. Oh yeah.
It's funny. Oh yeah. Moving through time traveling.
I
Time
just got here what they
traveling.
suggested to get off his phone. What are they suggesting? Oh, because I know that he's got the secret 2B
Jerry
from Nier
Logan.
Automata Kelly Jean cosplay photo
Doing
set
a
that was
dab
never
cheers,
released to the
guys.
public.
That
but
man
after
is a
on his phone.
disace.
This is here. She's working with us, so she'll assist in just gathering the swab.
Okay.
Taking some pictures. So she just takes pictures so we know who the swabs are connected to.
Okay. That's fine.
Jesus Christ. Okay, no more of that. That guy's tanking way too much. No, I just lost a building. These fucking bat flying things. Fuck.
And that's your copy, Jay.
Okay, thank you.
That's okay. I got it. You're doing it. Thank you.
Okay, open up your mouth really wide.
Move notice a little bit. playing his video game and just letting his video play, and it's like super boring. There's nothing happening.
Right, so,
Oh, here we go.
like I mentioned, just obviously because we had to notify Bill that we were coming over, we're just going to come in and chat with you.
Yeah.
We'll kind of try and get everything started so we're not holding you up any longer than need be, and we're able to get you at least get out of here as soon as possible. So if you have any questions, we will be here. Don't hesitate to ask.
Am I going to get like a card or anything?
Yes.
You guys
I'll give you that. And I'll give you the case number as well. It's
Okay.
on, it should
Happy
be
4
somewhat
foot
listed on
20.
there, but sometimes it isn't on the warrant. So.
Hey, heard another man got killed in Singapore for cannabis.
Case number.
No.
And I know you indicated that you would want to speak with a lawyer, so you can
Yeah.
give them my information. They can speak with me directly.
Okay.
Okay? All right, I will go ahead and let them in here, and then, like I said, we'll do
Executed
some follow-up so you kind of know what our timeline is as we're
Okay.
kind of moving along.
for possession.
That sucks.
Happy 4 foot 20. An Indian this time.
I'm going red.
Okay. You're red?
Yeah.
You're just going to take a picture before you touch it.
Okay, so I guess the investigation's over. None of this is probably relevant.
Up, down, what?
Happy 4 foot 20. For the horrible crime of smuggling.
Yes, I am. Yeah, you know where I used to work.
Yeah, 2 weeks with that inpatient.
Executed. How'd they kill him?
You have an R knife? You have an R knife?
How much was he smuggling?
No. I don't think I do. I'm gonna check it here in a second.
Played Vandal Hearts? I don't think so. That sounds familiar. It sounds like an old game, isn't it?
You can find that here.
Happy
How
4
hard would it be to
foot
retrieve stuff
20.
from his phone without this code? If it's an
I'm
iPhone,
being
I believe it's
sarcastic.
impossible right now to do that.
I don't think it's a horrible crime. Happy 4 foot 20.
I know you're being
Unless they can
They
guess
hung
the
him.
password or something.
I could tell you were being sarcastic.
Happy 4 foot 20. 1000 AMS only, I think.
Oh, they fucking hung him, dude. It's crazy.
Apparently iPhone 10 and below can be broken into with a hardware bug.
Let's all be
Ben
thankful.
Harson. Top of the hour. Cheers.
Cheers. Let's all be thankful we don't live in Singapore. Oh my god. Why are they showing this? And why is Destiny showing this?
I don't know what the Palomar. Try it. I went up, down, up, and up,
He trolled him.
up, down, right.
I doubt that the FBI, CIA, or whomever don't have their tricks before any IT
Happy
product
4
is released to the
foot 20.
public.
Right after that government
No,
in Singapore.
I think in general, I don't think that the NSA or whatever have like a crack team of like 0-day exploiters. They might be able to find some. I know there was that staging server one time where a couple 0 days were stored, but in general, like the whole world has a vested interest in trying to hack devices or whatever, right? This is going to be stuff that everyone in the world is working on. I don't know if the U.S. there's any reason to believe that like intelligence agencies would have like a secret way to do this better than anybody else, you know? But when it comes to things like weapons manufacturing, whatever, right? Like not everybody in the world can manufacture weapons or stuff like that. So you would expect that we would have an edge there. But for stuff like cybersecurity, I don't believe so. No, I don't think so.
You want to give it a go? You want to try? No, you try.
Happy
Look
4
at Celebrate.
foot
Private
20.
companies will do it. Yeah, that would be my guess. They'd outsource that. work or
He was
something, right?
not even
Yeah, that would
found
be my
with the
guess.
cannabis.
How many copies of the paper? Well, that's if we got the right. Look outside it. Oh, good.
I've never handled this before. Here. Up. Down. Up. Down.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right. Do one more try. One more try.
You actually have some of the best hackers in the world in your orgs, My understanding is because of, as stupid as it sounds, I've heard this repeated so many times. My understanding is because of like things like the marijuana policy, it actually keeps a lot of top talent out of federal agencies.
Happy
that it's been very,
4
very,
foot
very, very,
20.
very difficult for federal agencies to recruit people
They
to
charged
specialize
him for
in cybercrimes
coordinating
and
it,
stuff.
I guess, or
Like you
some.
can make deals with people if you catch them to make them work for you to avoid prosecution or whatever. But yeah. And pay, the pay probably sucks working for the government versus doing this stuff in the private sector too.
I vaguely remember some like, I don't know if it's 2 seconds or.
All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Thanks so much for watching. 3 hours. You guys take care. I'll see you later tonight, 7 p.m.-ish, or a late night show.
She did.
In the meantime, I'm at Nays Cards on Twitter.
Yeah, she did.
Happy 4 foot 20.
Love to see you there.
Anyhow, ciao man and everyone else later.
Bye, everybody.
I had